hands. I'm not going for nothing. We're very respectful on this platform, but you cannot jump in here and start talking crazy. Because I'll bring you up or I'll highlight what you say, and we look at profiles. We will take a peek into your life. So let's keep it classy. Let's keep it cute. And be extremely respectful of everybody's time. Like I said, come over to the YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is Nothing But the Truth Podcast. We are just waiting for everybody to get in here. Be respectful of the host. For everybody that's on the panel, I think y'all already have an understanding of how this go. Give people a safe space to land their planes, man. Give people hold up, I gotta send my folks this link. We got one more person trying to come in here. um Give people a safe space to land their planes, please. That's all that I ask. I get it that everybody want to talk, and you can but just let everybody. Damn, how many people we got here? One, two, three, four. All right, cool. Give everybody a safe space to land a plane. And once again, we're not here to attack. We're not here to fight each other. This is just a great debate. They're not ready for the accountability, but anyway. And y'all gotta hit the likes. Y'all gotta hit the likes. So once we get to 100 likes, y'all, we will start this live. I'm just waiting on one of my folks to tap in. What you want to talk about tonight, Hamp? What's on your mind tonight, man? There's so much stuff to cover.
Yo, it's a whole bunch of shit to cover. So, what you want to do with that, man? We put her on the Summer Jam screen, or what you want to do?
I'm gonna wait until we get everybody in here. And the reason why I'm gonna wait until we get everybody in here because we gotta hit them likes. We gotta turn the live up before we can start. But yeah, she can make the screen. She can make the screen. Because I believe that everybody watched the podcast with the light skinned lady that I just had that had her going viral. Did y'all watch that?
The clips that hit the timeline. Yeah.
But you didn't. But you gotta go watch the whole. Okay, see now you hip. Yeah, you hip. You gotta go watch the whole episode. And so we are going to talk about it tonight. So people want to know what the topics are. So I'll give you a couple of the topics. Hamp got some topics. I know Explicit got some topics. I know Naeem said he wanted to talk about some passport bro shit or something like that. So he got some topics. I got my dog Wasabi in the building. What's up, Wasabi? Oh man, life is stupendous. We got Hot Boy Twin in the building. I know he got something to talk about. Pretty to me in the building. We got a Kara in the building. We got Melly Mel. We got Saudia in the building. West Oak Lane's finest. She not from Philly, but that's okay. And yeah, listen. We're going to talk about a lot of topics tonight. So we're going to talk about why women hate accountability. We're going to talk about are these modern men soft as shit. We are going to talk about. Let me see. It's just a few topics. Oh yeah, we're gonna get to it tonight. We're gonna get to it tonight. We're gonna talk about if women decide to keep babies after a man tells them to get rid of it, should he be responsible to take care of it? We're gonna talk about do women really respect nice guys? We're gonna talk about are there any telltale signs that we're moving towards a relationship? We're gonna talk about why do women cheat on good men? We're gonna talk about at what level of desperation do we start dating people we're not sexually attracted to. We're going to talk about why is it that black women are called masculine and ghetto when they have an attitude, but it's attractive when Spanish women do it? They say they spicy. We're going to talk about y'all not ready. Y'all got to hit the likes, man. I got so many topics.
We going to 1 a.m. tonight. We going to 1 a.m. tonight.
You gonna get the fight about them things, man. You just said some real spicy joints right there, man. Like
that's two shows right there. That's two shows.
That's about 3 shows.
You gotta stretch it out.
Pause. That was crazy.
Pause.
That was nasty as it gets.
I noticed it quick.
That's what she said.
But no, so and I know you guys got topics as well. So those topics all of those might not make it because I want you guys' topics to be able to make it into the chat as well. Like I know, I feel like we have the best conversations when we have topics that everybody is passionate about. So some of those topics might not do nothing for you. Cool. If you maybe you seen something this week that was trending. Maybe you seen something that triggered you this week. Maybe you seen something that upset you this week. And so we want to talk about it. Everybody hit the likes. So we need 50 more likes. And the likes is the thumbs up if you are on the YouTube channel, which is Nothing But the Truth Podcast. Nothing But the Truth podcast, man. Make sure y'all hit the likes. We going. What topics did you have tonight, Hamp? Did you have anything worthwhile?
Yeah, I had a few. You actually named a couple, but I want to make sure that they like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend that's never seen the podcast before. I think that's uberly important before we get this shit popping. You heard?
Absolutely.
We got a lot of shit to get through, but needless to say, we won't get through it without the proper support. And we, of course, need the super chat for the donation. We grinding and all that, but the likes put us in the algorithm, right? And then that more people that we can converse with in the chat, on the panel, etc. So that is a must. You know what I mean?
Man, appreciate it. Like I said, y'all, the likes is free. The likes is free. Just hit the like. Damn, she said women need to learn to be quiet. So you gotta definitely. I didn't say it. Somebody else said that.
Look at this right now. Oh man, this is gonna get crazy.
The likes are free, y'all. The likes are absolutely free, guys. Hit the likes and make sure you guys are sharing this to your friends. Get your raggedy homegirls in here. Get that piece of shit ass man that you need to hear this shit tonight. Get that simp in here. Get that narcissist in here. Get that trauma bonder in here. You get that fat. We want y'all in here. Hit the likes. Hit the subscription. Hit the likes. And we see y'all with the super chats, man. We gonna get to it, man. Turn us up. It's the thumbs up at the top of the screen. And everybody that's on YouTube, you gotta come over to the YouTube channel. Nothing But the Truth podcast. But anyway, let's kick this thing off. I'm gonna let who got a topic? I ain't got to pick mine. I'll land later on. Anybody want to kick this joint off, or do you want to start with? Matter of fact, we're gonna start with the most triggering shit ever, and then we'll give y'all a topic. Hey, would you like to play a clip from the podcast that I had this week?
All right, give me a second. I thought it was, you know what I mean?
Oh, you want to wait? No, let me know how you want to do it.
No, I could bring it up quick. I just, you know what I mean?
Fuck it, we gonna right. We gonna kick this off, right?
All right, hold on. And she look crazy. Hold on.
Yeah, we're gonna get to this. And I want to know how y'all feel about, and please, one at a time after y'all hear this trigger and stuff, please take your time, take a
I'm gonna tell you right now.
But let's start here. Let me give me a second to put this up, but let's start here, all right?
Okay.
Because it just, I'm looking at the imagery even on the clip itself, and I'm gonna bring it up shortly. But one thing, and this kind of stemmed from last week, you heard?
Okay.
Why people requiring things they don't qualify for?
Wow. Wow.
We got a lot of unrealistic expectations out here, in my opinion. We act like shit don't fuck up our credit score, you know, or our sexual marketplace value. Why are we not considering these things when we're looking for a soulmate, so to speak? Why are so many people out here asking for things they not qualified for?
Ladies, I mean, my fault. Did that feel like I was? I'm
crazy.
Well, no, I'm a real gentleman. So, ladies first.
See how you did that?
Ladies is crazy.
No,
like what?
I meant ladies first.
Guys, right?
Well, I meant ladies first because I'm a gentleman, and I only feel like it's right for the ladies to go first, one at a time. If any ladies, anybody.
I think it's a lot of people who just set unrealistic expectations. So people don't, a lot of people don't look at themselves to say, this is what I require. They look out into the world to say, this is what I require. So instead of going, I got a $50,000 a year paying job, and I live in a 2-bedroom house, so maybe I could, want to get with somebody who has that, then no, I want the guy who makes $1 million and lives in a mansion, because that's what I see. That's what I want. It's what I aspire to be. So it's where I want to be. A lot of people set the expectation for where they want to be as opposed to where they are. And I tell people all the time that people don't always live up to their potential. So I think that's what they're basing it off of, their own potential, as opposed to it being the realistic expectation that they should set for themselves as well. If that makes sense.
No, not 100%.
Next lady. Oh, my fault. Go ahead, Hamp. Go ahead. My fault. You
no. I ain't even say good morning to explicit first before I,
before you disagree with her, you ain't even say hi. Damn, please buy breakfast first.
Bliss, what's poppin', man? I missed you. I ain't seen you in 7 days and all that.
I know, you know what I'm saying? What's good?
Yeah, I hear a lot of finger pointing in that response.
No accountability.
The accountability is minimal, but it's explicit. So I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. That's my man's. you know.
Okay.
But I just it's a
Yo.
lot of like, oh, don't be mad if he not where he think he should be. But the truth is, they gotta hold that mirror up. They asking for things that they can't bring to the table. That's the problem I'm trying to convey.
I agree, but that's what I said though. That
Okay.
they basing it off their own potential. They're not taking a look in the mirror and saying, "I got this, and this is what I should actually be asking for." Instead, they going, "No, no, 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 no," because this is where I want to be. So I'm gonna aspire, and I'm gonna reach out, and I want somebody who has more than me, and my expectations are now unrealistic.
Okay, good. Yeah, okay. Yeah, potential. I coach high school football, and one thing we always say, potential will get you fired. The guy,
Absolutely.
the kid will be 6'5", 260 pounds, and you wish he could do it, but he can't do it. You know, no matter how much talent you're supposed to have, he just don't got it. Yeah, okay. All right, cool.
I'm
Go ahead,
trying to figure
Truth.
out why DJ Hamp people the only one that's sending super chats. Like, don't nobody fuck with Truthie? Like, what y'all think? Is I'm rich? You ain't got the. Oh yeah, it's cool. It's cool. No, my people don't fuck with me. But anyway, so and we can make this simple. I don't even think that it got to be drawn out. And maybe the ladies need to hear it broken down. And maybe I can expound on it. So basically, I think that what he's saying, not saying that you didn't understand it, but why is it that women require things that they often can't provide? And so I'll give it to you in layman's terms. You'll get a larger woman, and we're not fat shaming, we love all body sizes, but you'll get a larger woman that says she will absolutely not date a fat guy. You will get a short woman that says she requires for her man to be 6'5". You will get a broke woman that says that she requires for a man to make six figures or more a year. So as a woman, so Wasabi, Akira, and Pretty Tamia, whatever one wants to answer, why do you feel like women have the belief that they should have a safe space to date up or have those requirements?
I feel like a lot of women live in their imagination sometimes.
Okay, I knew you was gonna talk. Come on, I'm listening.
I feel like, I don't know if that's just being a woman sometimes, not to make an excuse, but I feel like a lot of women are just, a lot of things is just imaginary for them. Like, they really feel like they're that girl when they're overweight. The one who isn't amounting to the same amount of money wants to be taken care of by a man who has more money. I just think it's different things. Like, some people just lie to themselves, so they're not really looking in the mirror at themselves. A lot of things like that, I feel like.
Okay.
I got two questions
Mr.
for
Kara,
that, man.
you want to answer?
Yeah.
Hold on, let Mr. Kara, ladies first.
I just have to say, to be honest with you, I think that social media has ruined a lot of perspectives for people. Because a lot of people think they have options that they don't have. A lot of women feel like, if they have a certain status or if they have a certain amount of followers, then they can, get anybody that they want. When really and truly, you have to live in the reality of where you are, regardless to how you may have the status or how you may look or whatever, or how you may perceive things. You have to live in the reality of what it is that you're requiring or what you want somebody else to bring to the table. So that's it.
I agree. Mr. Mia, how you feel about that?
I think that it has to do with what men have allowed, like the rich guy to take on a poor girl.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's what I was about to say.
That they a rich guy take on a poor girl, and they have men always lead with their money, and they don't care what what the girl has. So I think that's what that comes from.
Do women really respect the man that leads with money though? Like is he really ever like respected or valued?
No.
Okay.
Once you leave with your money, 9 times out of 10, that's all I'm going to see you for.
I love that answer. It was short, sweet, straight to the point. I just got one thing to say before I let Millie go and all the fellas go about that question. Hamp folks is killing these super chats, right? Like all these super chats is from Hamp folks, and I'm starting to feel away. Let me send myself some shit. I can like, what's up with y'all tonight? Like I feel some type of way, but it's cool. All right, hold up. Is that for me? Is that for me? Somebody sent me a 50 ball, or is that your people? Who that? Okay. Hey Hamp, who folks is that, Hamp? Who folks is that, Hamp?
Like no comment. He like no comment.
Funny, but who folks is that? Is that one of your folks or?
Yeah, that's one of the ox, man.
Oh, okay, that's one of his folks. That ain't my folks. They ain't fucking with me tonight. But anyway, fellas, why, like, how do you feel about that? Why do you feel like these women require things that they cannot provide?
Oh, I got a real good one for that, and I'm actually with Tamia on that. I'm gonna blame it on some of these dudes. A lot of these dudes been leading with their pockets for so long. They've been trying to buy these chicks, and they really mess it up for a guy who come in genuine. So at the same time, it's like a lot of dudes have bread and they try to lead so much with it that they can get any girl, but they not respected. And then some girls they even call a man and be like, "Hey, I'm hungry," and he go come and send her some food, and she laying up with the next dude, and he ain't never even getting a chance to even taste it. A friend of mine let his lights get cut off to pay the woman's grocery bill, and he had his last notice. So again, he did everything for a younger chick just to get with her. And I feel like that's really terrible. So he was leading with his damn wallet and was in the dark. So I'm gonna blame it on some of these dudes who, like we talked about before, they never even got no coochie. They wasn't getting coochie for so many years. So as soon as when they got money, they start getting so much coochie, and now the females know they lame, but they taking advantage of them. And they phone, they got him as dinner. So some of these dudes really need to fall back and choose who choose you. Stop choosing the women who you like. That's what I can say.
Your homie was supposed to take that to the grave.
Nah, he wasn't. I actually put him on charges. I put him on charges for it. I held this story for about 6.5 months, but he finally gave me the clearance to tell his story. He said, "You know what, twin? I was tripping. I shouldn't have never did that."
Authentic, I see you too. I know you, my folks, and Denise know the other ones. I see y'all. Anyway, so how you feel about that, Melly Mel? Why is that?
You know what?
We ain't got to make it long and drawn out. Get straight to it. Kill it.
I think that I agree with what y'all was saying on that, but I mean, it's basically I believe it's a combination of all of that as well as like the immaturity in a lot of women. I think that they came up with that whole I get anything as a kid, and then now there was no boundary drawn. So with that that type of mindset, now it's like, okay, I expect the world because that's what I'm used to. My daddy gave me that. You know what I'm saying? My upbringing, I never really got the word no told to me. So since when you think about it, you never get word told no, what's going to happen? Now the next guy, we all got to come out here and do this, and then, like you said, you start getting a hold of guys that ain't used to being around women. They looking at it like, okay, well, hell, shoot, all I gotta do is buy her. Get these wings and this seafood. I'm gonna give it to her.
Naeem the Dream, how you feel about that? Why do these women require things that require things they can't provide for themselves? There go my snow bunny. Oh, my fault. Go ahead.
I think that's a human thing. I think we all want stuff we know we probably don't deserve. That's not a woman. That's a human thing. The baddest kid in class still want the newest Jordans. Just like straight F students want Jordans, and dudes that look like Flavor Flav think they deserve girls that look like Maya. You know what I mean? Broke dudes think they deserve threesomes from chicks, and dudes that can't please one chick think they deserve two. So this is a human thing. This is not. It's dude like you know what I mean. This is not a NBA players that
cooking.
That's eighth man think they deserve max money. This is just a human thing. Everybody wants something that they can't have. So I don't think it's necessarily a woman thing, but I know that's like the theme of that's what y'all trying to go for. But you know what I mean. But I think it's a human thing.
But we asked about women's brother sisterhood. That's what we asked for.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta be team nigga today. My bad.
No, team nigga. No, hold up, stop. Specific, not team nigga, but stick to the topic. We can do it. No, I definitely listen. You cooked. I congratulated you. Okay. But now can we get back to the topic, brother?
Oh, I mean, but let me see. To answer that, I mean that gotta be. I would probably say because like a lot of women, like one thing, men are a lot more honest with each other. Like if my homie look like a bum when we stepping out, I'm like, son, take that shit off, bro. You look terrible. You look like your outfit is ass. But women aren't honest like that with their female friends. So all women probably think they're tens just based off what their friends say. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they go out thinking they should probably never touch their wallet tonight, get any man they want tonight, because you know they were hyped to believe that they were the it girl because they friends and the likes. shit like that, you know. And then I think because they know it's always, no matter how bad a woman falls on hard times, it's always going to be a sucker willing to save them. So just with them knowing that, it's good enough for them. Like they know, women know that they can always get that out of a guy, especially if she even half decent looking. So that's part of the reason right there.
But does that make a man a sucker for wanting to come save a woman, or does that make him heroic?
It's a thin line. It's a very thin line between being a nice guy and being a sucker.
Okay.
You can do anything for your woman. It's different.
If it's your woman, that's not that's not tricking. If it's your woman. However, if even if it's your girl, she still gotta come out of pocket to you too sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It can't be a one-way street. So you could be in a relationship and still be a sucker. Let's not get that confused. There's a lot of dudes in relationships that's straight. They walk in ATMs, literally walk in ATMs. So you could be in a relationship and still be a sucker. But now we're not. You shouldn't be saving. You shouldn't be saving women. I disagree. Project Pat told us a long time ago. Don't save her. That's financially. That's if she's a bird. She a thought. Just leave. Like nah, don't do it. So no, I don't believe in saving women at all.
So may I interject just for a second, right? Because I had made a post. It's actually going viral on a couple of platforms where I was saying that I'm starting to believe, and not any of you fellas, but I'm starting to believe that these men want all the good men for themselves. And when I said that, I didn't mean in a physical sense, right? But I've noticed that it seems like whenever a man is being good to a woman, or whenever it seems like a man is spending on a woman in abundance, the men are more upset. And it's like, well, who should I be spending my money on? Should I be cashing my check on you? Should I be buying you chains and jewelry? Should I be taking you on trips? And I've noticed, like on the internet, for some reason, a lot of men go out of their way to attack men that are dealing with women or treating women to a certain lifestyle. And so for me, I don't know. I just feel a way about that. Like you said, if it's your woman, you should give her the world. But also, everybody's financial position is different as well. So what may seem like an abundance to you might really just be a Tuesday for me. Right. And so it's like, and so I also understand, like, we got to understand that there's tax brackets out here too. And everybody's shit is different. Like if you come out with me or whatever the case may be, I'm probably going to pay for everybody, not because I'm flexing or trying to throw my money around, but that's just the position that I just so happen to be in. But yeah, so I just wanted to say that, man. And are we done with that topic, or can we move on? Did y'all want to expound?
The reason why
I didn't get my turn yet.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Can we get that last part of the name out of my fault? Go ahead.
Start calling that man man.
I was going. Just a real quick pushback on what you just said was I'd rather, and this of course this is not reality, but I'd rather a nigga burn money than give it to, like, literally set it on fire before he give it to somebody who don't deserve it, because they just fucking the game up. You just fucking up the market. But you know, outside of that, I got a couple reasons that I believe that women believe this. I think women live in an idealistic world versus, you know, men who typically we live in reality. But women believe the world is how they want to see it, how they want it to be, versus, you know, how it actually is. Which is why, like, you'll see a woman say something like, "Oh my God," like something just happened in the world, and she'll be like, "Oh my God, I'm so sad. I can't believe that happened. Like, I'm just so sad to think about this world." And I'm just like, "What do you like? This is how the world is. Like, I understand how the world is, so I don't get sad when some things happen because I understand how the world is." I think another thing is, like, a lot of women don't understand a lot of nuances when it comes to dating, and I don't want to sound like I'm being sexist or nothing like that, but it's just what I believe. When it comes to, like, a lot of nuances, women don't understand it when it comes to dating. For example, they don't understand that, like, anybody who I fuck, I can wife. It's just a reality. Anybody who I fuck, I can wife. Anybody who you fuck, you can't lock down. It's just a reality. Right? If I touch a girl, most likely she want to be with me long term, and it depends on if I want to do that with her or not. But a man, like, a lot of men take the elevator down. You know when you go to a hotel, you can take the elevator down and up, right? Because you got the little key. A lot of men take the elevator down, you know, and they touch certain women, and that's one of the nuances women don't understand is, like, oh, this nigga just fuck me. Now you think that's what you can get, which you can, you know, he'll fuck you, but that's not really, just because an NBA player hit you up on the gram real quick, he flew you out and y'all did whatever y'all did, that don't mean that that's really, you know, your type. And my last point was no, that's really my main 2 points. You know, the women see the world idealistically, not for what it actually is, and you know they have trouble understanding those nuances. This is why, like, a lot of women will say, "Oh, you don't like BBLs, but you that all the girls you follow look like BBL queens and all that stuff." Like, yeah, men want to fuck those women. They don't want to actually be with those women. So those are one of the nuances they don't understand too. So
why fuck something you don't want to be with though? Like what is
why I can explain it. Is that a genuine question? Would you like to know why?
Yeah, it is a genuine question.
Got you.
What was the question?
The question was
why do men
fuck something that you don't plan to see yourself with or be with? What is it?
Yeah, I got you. So listen,
I got a comment.
There's a thing called there's a thing called men who drive cars, right? We call one our main car everyday driver, right? It's like whatever car you drive every day is your everyday driver, right? But if you could only choose one car, most men are not going to. Well, they shouldn't choose a sport. You shouldn't choose a Ferrari, right? Because you're not supposed to put that many miles on a Ferrari. But we all love them. We all love fast cars. We all love sports cars.
Not to cut you off, but you don't feel like you fucking up the game doing this?
Doing what?
Fucking something you don't want to be with. You just said what was fucking up the game as far as men spending their money when they're not appreciated, or so you not fucking up any type of game by just having sex with women that you see no value in, you don't see yourself in. That's not fucking up the game.
Tell me how that could be fucking up the game.
Because this person this is somebody you just having sex with. Like a woman, she's able to say, "Oh, I was with this man, I was with you," but they're like, you like, where's your value?
No, I mean, if a man wants to fuck her and he fucks her, he succeeded and he fucked her and everything's good. Like, what's the downside to that?
How does that value yourself?
Maybe in the sense, maybe it doesn't value yourself in the way that you see it. However, where's the downside for him?
Do women smut men though? But let me ask Wasabi, and I'm gonna ask you this, and then maybe he can. But why do men act like women don't? Some women don't smut them, and I know I know what the double standard is there.
That's what I
like.
was
But some like, and I know men are gonna think it's a win for all men, right? But like, do women like just smut men? Like, you're just gonna be some dick? Like, I don't want nothing from you. Is that a thing?
Yeah,
it's a thing.
And how do you view the men that y'all slut out? Because y'all slut men out too, though. Like y'all got a group chat where you be like, yo, what's the name? Got that mighty mouth, or bro got that tornado tongue, or a long barrel and all of that. Like, no, am I lying though? Like y'all don't smut.
No, I wanted to comment on something I said. He said,
because y'all don't went to 3 different questions now.
Every woman that I fuck, I could wife if I wanted to. Do you truly believe that? Because you don't feel like a woman can tell you. So you never heard a woman tell you like, I'm cool on you.
No.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Wow. That's
so a woman ain't never broke up with you?
So a woman ain't never a woman just gonna marry you because you said you want to marry her.
No, I never. No, that's not it. Listen,
I feel like I'm gonna choose my husband just as well as he choose me.
Yeah, no, it's not the same. So every woman that I've ever been with, it's only been one woman who I didn't even have sex with this woman, but she stood on her. Like, I think one time I had chose to like go and do something else versus like hang out with her, and she said, "Yo, that's not, I want you to hang out, want to be with me versus, go and do whatever you want to do in the streets. So I'm gonna block you and I'm not gonna talk to you no more." She the only woman who ever, I remember her to this day. She the only woman who ever was like, "Damn, you really blocked me. I really ain't talked to her again." But every other woman in my life, any woman I left them. I never had a woman leave me. I never, every woman
I just don't understand how a woman who ain't shit could say she fucks you, but she can't get no money out of you. But she said she able to say she fucks you, but she just can't get your money.
Do you understand that you can't fuck me? That's not a thing, right? Like it's the concept of I dropped 40. You didn't, like, you got 40 dropped on you. Like, it's you didn't fuck. Like, that's a win for me. I'm the man. Like, I'm a man. How many men try to talk to you on a daily?
A
lot, right? Most men don't get no woman who try to talk to them on a daily. It's not a good thing. It's not you saying, "Oh, I just fuck." Like, no, duh. Like, that's like a gazelle running up to a lion. Like, "I'll let you eat me." Like, I'm the lion. I'm supposed to. I'm the lion.
But
there's men that all women that be like, I fucked him, girl. Don't like. There's men that do devalue themselves. Like where several women could come together and be like, girl, no. Like that's
if they a
men
trick,
could walk in a room and bitches could all be pointing to him and be like, girl, no, he's not. Like that nigga is for everybody. Like that's possible. Like that's
But
happening. Like
I gotta say
men
something,
can
huh?
be that nigga. Like don't act like you can't be out of the picture just because you a man. Like
I
no.
I gotta be team nigga again right now, and I gotta look. If we keep it in a buck, it's different for men and women. Like if a girl knows that a guy gets a lot of pussy, she wants a part of him. Most like she wants a piece of that. Like with men, like hold on, wait, I'm about to go crazy. Hold on. No matter how much women deny it, you have to like get woman to get woman. That's just a fact. Like, no
Yeah.
woman wants to be with a dude if she thinks he can't get no pussy. Because I've seen women actually use that as like an insult. Like you don't not saying to me, but I've seen women say it to other dudes, like you're non-pussy getting ass. Like they actually use that against men if you
Yeah,
don't
but
get
it's the way
pussy.
you go about it. We're
So
talking about a man who
that
just
that
shows
lets you
himself to
know.
women. It's the way you go about it, though. That's
It's
what I'm
Hold
definitely
on,
the
saying.
way you
wait,
go
A
hold on,
about
man
it.
who
But
just
hold on.
shows
hold on.
himself.
Let him get that off. Let him get
Do you
off.
see what I'm saying? Like women look at men that get pussy as like somebody. Like damn, all these chicks want to
Yeah.
smash her.
They
Must be
want men
something
that's
good.
desired.
Nah.
You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? All right, let me ask you this right now. Be honest. I'm gonna ask this, and then I'm gonna move on. You only got two choices, A or B. Guy A, fuck. And let's say for the question, they both clean. You don't got to worry about no diseases. They both clean. One guy A, fuck 200 girls. Guy B is the virgin. Who would you pick?
You're not like I
It just has to
just
be
no
so much
listen.
more added
That's
to that.
like come
Like
on now. Like I
you're
don't
not
like
Let's
choosing
say the
mates
looks
based
are
off
this
who
is
even.
the
fuck
problem
Let's
who.
I
say
have
that.
with
You're
Let's
men.
saying
say
all
person
things
that. Wait,
This is
wait.
the
equal.
problem I
Let's
have with men. Like y'all
let.
take the whole argument too far. Like how does
Okay,
that
okay,
even
okay.
make sense? I just stated that it's about the way the man goes about it. A man who just throwing himself to women, like come on now. First off, it's the caliber of women he's dealing with. Like sometimes niggas just be throwing themselves to anybody. No, I don't want that man. Like I done
How
seen
does
one
he?
guy come in the club with a different girl every night. That does not turn me on. Like,
What's up?
no, I don't
We
want
will
What's
him.
up?
I'm not
You
definitely
think
even
it's
say he
any?
for the
I'm not
You
street.
think
even
it
interested in what he's doing.
Y'all,
Like he
is?
looks disgusting to me at
Is
this
it any
point.
We
truth
call
to
him
what I'm saying
community
though?
dick.
Is it any truth to what I'm
there's
Thank
saying?
you. No, it is not. I
No.
never looked at a man. I never even in high school.
no.
I never was the girl who
but
even dated a man who all the girls was on.
let
I
me ask
hated
you
them
guys a
type of dudes.
question.
Hated them.
So
How
who
does
gets
he
more
get
girls, the basketball player or the robotics team guy?
What kind of girls though? That's
the
what y'all need to
difference?
speak on. What
All
kind
of
of
them.
girls
The
is he
basketball
interested
player
in?
gets
Like
them
y'all
all.
not
Yeah,
Yeah.
speaking
look.
on the real.
All right,
Like
So
all right,
look,
then I
how
ain't
does
going.
he
Again,
how
give
does
him
he get
because
the reputation? How does he get the reputation that he's the guy for everybody? How does he achieve that?
by pillow talking.
Who
Because dudes
no
run
no.
their
So
mouths too.
the women are
Ooh.
pillow talking?
No, dudes too.
No.
Both.
No,
Dudes
so
run their
listen,
mouths just as much
listen to
as
what
women do.
Sabi offered. She said, as an example, he'll come in, they'll say, no, girl, he's for everybody. He been with everybody. How did he achieve that? Because women are ignoring the fact, no, they're considering the fact that he indeed accessed all these women. So what they're saying, what Sabi agrees with, because that's how he gets that reputation, because he gets to access all these women. So she agreed with what they're saying, he's just saying it differently, right? There's a desire for a thing that's desired.
it's just the desire. The women
That's
that
why we have
are the
trends.
women that are looking into this. It's just like a certain type of women. You know what I'm saying? Versus the women who are looking like, ugh, I don't want to be a part of it. It's a whole nother set of women. So yeah, there is some women who are turned on by this, but there's
Most.
another set of women who
Mm.
are like, I wouldn't touch him.
Yeah, we're just
So
Small
saying
don't think
most
amounts.
women,
all women.
Wasabi.
Don't think all women is
Most
turned up
women
by
are
But,
you
turned
by
on
you
by it.
sleeping with a
So
whole bunch of
Hamp,
women.
but,
That's
Hamp,
all women ain't on that.
Yeah, we
Hamp, what
said
they
most
doing is
women. Well,
but
because here's
you
what they keep doing, Ma. They
Hamp.
keep
What
doing
she yeah.
these. Let
They
me just say
stream.
this, Ma. Let me set this floor, right? Because here's what they keep doing. A lot, some, there's women. That shit don't mean nothing. Stand on something. Majority of women desire a man that's desired. I never seen women go to the chess club to look for men. But they go to the football field. They go to the football game. So why are we ignoring the things that we
There's
see
4
on an
women in the
everyday?
chat, and I'm sure they will all tell the truth.
Why?
Anybody,
Why you
anybody in
sure
this
about
chat
that? They
want to
not
deal
even on
with?
camera.
No, I'm talking about these girls that's right here with us streaming.
Oh,
Anybody in this
my
chat
bad,
want to
Ma. I
deal
just
with a
wanted to
so
man?
they know
explain
it's
something.
truth. That's who it. Men,
Yeah,
women
no,
want popular
I'm
men.
saying I know they
No,
would
yeah.
I'm
tell the
with
truth, but
Wasabi.
that's
It's a certain type of woman who is following behind a man who is highly desirable. I don't want no parts in a man who is sleeping with everybody. I don't want no parts.
neither. Not
I've
Yo,
interested at
always
all.
been like that.
What y'all do?
Okay, hold
Y'all do this all the time, right?
So now
Y'all
nobody
go-
wants
y'all
the
go to
nobody wants the popular guy.
Y'all go to,
Yeah.
every
It's
time
not
y'all go
about
to
him
the
being
extreme,
popular.
right?
It's about him sleeping
No,
around.
Popular.
Like,
no.
if you have a
That's not
reputation, your
popular though.
reputation precedes you.
We
Still
I
got
dig it.
Stefan Diggs.
No. I dig it, right?
Don't
This is what y'all
nobody
do
want
every
Stephon
time.
Diggs
This is
either.
what y'all do every time, right? Y'all go to the extreme, right? We talking about men who simply get women, and then y'all go to the dirtiest dick nigga that you can ever imagine in your head. That's fucking all the girls in the same circles and all that type of stuff. We're not talking about that. We simply talking about a man who have it his way. The woman that he want, he get. It's just that simple.
We was not talking about that.
I'm talking about a
We
man
was
who
talking
want it.
about.
Well, actually,
No, we
it
was
was
not
the
talking
Okay,
about
so
that.
let me
It's crazy.
simplify this. Let me simplify this. So for all of the women that's in the chat right now, are you saying that you want the man that nobody wants or that nobody would like to touch or nobody finds attractive? Is that what you're saying?
That's what
Don't
I'm
be
Do
that
you
saying.
want
quiet. Come on now.
do
Who you
you want
talking to
the
us?
every woman that's in this, do you want the bottom of the barrel man, the man that no one's looking at, the man that nobody's checking for, the man that nobody wants? Is that who you want?
That's not what we was talking about
No,
though.
I
I know
want
I'm
the man that
asking
I'm
you that though,
attracted to.
because you
Now
don't
you
want the
don't want a
highly.
man who don't nobody want, but on the same note, you don't want the man that that he out fucking
that everybody want.
Yeah,
So-
you don't want him either.
So I'm gonna say this though on
Thank
some
you,
real
But
Karen.
if
stuff.
I
you're
can hear
dealing
you.
with an attractive man, 9 times out of 10, it's not hard for him to get a woman, especially if he have a certain
Yeah,
type
every
of
attractive
status.
man ain't around here running up on everything.
Do the niggas
I
that y'all
know
with get bitches?
every attractive man is not, but majority of them is.
To me,
Yeah,
did your
but
last man get bitches?
Of course, I deal with
Wasabi, did
attractive
your
men.
last man get bitches?
yeah.
What are we
But
talking about?
but at the same time,
So why did you pick him?
but at the same time, there is some niggas that, like I said, it's about the way you go about it. If he did
Hold on,
get
hold on, hold
bitches,
on.
honestly,
Wait.
I
Nah,
didn't know
nah,
nothing
nah, nah.
about it.
I'm
Now there's
trying with
other
this.
men
I'm
that I
trying, but
dated where
this
I
is
did know
annoying.
about it.
I'm sorry. This is annoying. I thought we was talking grown tonight. True. But respectfully, Wasabi, we moving the goalpost, sweetheart. We moving the goalposts here a lot. We not talking about the minor exclusion. We keep speaking in majority cases. The fact of the matter is, women
But my
likes to
whole
go
statement
after.
was it's
No,
the way
hold
you
on.
go
Let
about
me
it.
speak.
Did
Let
I
me
not
speak.
state
Let me
that?
speak.
I
Let me
said it's
speak.
about the way you go
You
about
did.
it.
Majority of the women keep like going after the high sought after dudes. I don't care which way you want to try to decorate or play a word salad with. We ain't gonna talk about the minor here and there exclusion. Y'all know Nick Cannon got umpteen kids, and probably every last female on here probably will fuck Nick Cannon. Respectfully, and you
No,
got
no.
a lot of people, even if they
Damn,
have
damn.
multiple. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Nobody
just
wants
saying
to
that
fuck
the
corny ass
dude.
Nick Cannon, bro.
You know what
No.
I'm saying? I'm just using him as an example. You know what I'm saying? Basically, a guy that has some status. The fact of the matter is, it doesn't matter if he got 5 kids, 3 kids, or 15 kids. Many females go after him, opposed to the dude that ain't got none, whatever. If Rick Ross, okay, I'm gonna use Ross then. Ross, I think only
Yeah.
got 2. Many females will, y'all love Ross. Y'all love Ross. But if Ross wasn't Ross, then what? If he was correctional Ross, y'all probably wouldn't even look at his weight.
But I don't think it even has to do with like just fucking a lot of girls. I think
But that's what we
a
talking about.
woman,
No,
I
no,
under,
that's what we talking about.
no, I understand that, but a woman doesn't want a man that's just not desirable in all aspects. So if he's a lame nigga and other niggas doesn't respect him, a woman not gonna want him. So I think it's different aspects to the desirability. It's
Let me
just
ask
not.
So wait, because Akira was trying to go too. So Saud, do you agree that women want men that are desired?
Absolutely.
Akira, what were you trying to say?
So we were talking about the whole, I guess, the desire of men or whatever the case may be, and y'all asked the question: would we rather have the man that's not desirable or the man that's more desirable? And a lot of times, women of certain calibers go for the men that aren't desirable, and we make them desirable because of our caliber of who we are. So a lot of times, it's just the things that we don't talk about is it's not even about a man having a lot of females or whatever the case may be. It's about the simple fact of if you're a certain caliber, you're going to have a conversation or have this certain man that's not really. I mean, he's a lame for real. Before he got with me, Then I put him on. Now all of a sudden,
still a lame.
He's still a lame.
You're still a lame.
It's like that's like some shit from a movie.
I was quiet. Hold on.
I'm just saying.
Love don't cost a thing,
I was
guys.
quiet though. Hold on. Let's get
I'm
this.
just saying.
Let's get this.
Nah, Kara.
No,
it happens.
Nah,
missing the
Money
key
don't make them
components.
real.
Hold up though, y'all are missing the key components of all of this shit. This is what y'all missing, right? Because the better question is, at what age did y'all start wanting the cornball, corny, goofy dudes? Because it wasn't from the gun bust. What usually happens is, right, the guys, the high caliber men or the highly sought after men, you can't get him to acclimate to your program. So once you realize years and years of dealing with the nigga that's getting all of the chicks, you be like, I'm gonna go ahead and take me to square over there, because guess what? I can run his program. I can tell him what to do. I can tell him what to buy me. I can tell him how I want my coochie ate. He gonna raise the stepkids, and he's gonna be a wallet with a doormat. Y'all don't really be respecting them soft, fast, late bloomers in the archery, and that's the truth. You get to a certain age, and then you have a certain level of appreciation for the weak dude, but y'all don't be really liking them dudes, and that's why you'll marry the sucker with the bread, but let a joker like one of these guys in the chat come and knock your lace front off, because it ain't really respectable. And that's the harsh reality. So, because it's real. So at what age did you stop liking the desired guy? At what age? Because it wasn't always like that. Like, and Naeem killed it the most. The basketball player, the girls liked the jock in school. He was tall, he was handsome, he was cool. He just got it. Before you ever knew about personality, just off of looks and stature alone is the only thing that you was attracted to. Why are we acting as if this is right? And listen. Why do you think married men are probably the most cheated with men in the world? Because people want things that other people have. Like, we gotta stop. We gotta. And Wasabi, I'll make me grind you up.
No, I'm talking about a man who's just throwing himself at women all the time. No,
I never said just a man. First of all, a man with unexclusive dick is a whack dude. Anyway.
But that's what we were speaking on, because he said he just be fucking on bitches, and I said, well, what kind of value? See, that's everybody lost what we was on.
He didn't say that
value
though.
in himself.
He didn't say he's fucking anything. He's saying,
but she said it. That's how we got here. She said, well, that's how we got here. The whole thing was a man throwing himself at a whole lot of women. That was what Wasabi said.
She did.
Well, we kept shifting the post though, so I mean,
that's how we got here. I forgot a man out here hoeing. That's what she was talking
Let me
about.
ask you this: would y'all agree to this though? A lot of men get pussy from woman's recommendation. I fucked him and it was alright. It was good, girl. Now you want to fuck him. So a lot of times y'all help dudes get more pussy just from group chats and running your mouth. He broke my back.
That resume's right. You get pussy all
cracked
night.
the shit out of me, girl. Can any of y'all say that y'all? Can any of y'all say? Can y'all deny that y'all didn't want to fuck a guy based off hearsay? Have you ever wanted to fuck a guy just off of hearsay?
About certain women, like these are certain women y'all talking about.
Like
Kira, keep it a little real. What you saying, Kira? You ever fucked a dude just because of what you heard about him?
Absolutely not.
No, that's not a thing.
Speaking on certain these
it's
are
like that's weird. Oh,
not amongst the women who really value
Maybe not now. What about your early teen? What about 18, 19, 20? Those years, not now.
Because that's the issue. We're acting as if we've always valued ourselves, and we gotta stop. Now we're not speaking to the 40-year-old, 35-year-old. I'm not disputing that. We're not talking about the 40, 35-year-old version of you. We're talking 18, 19, 20, 25, no morals, throwing the put like we like I'm saying that it's not believable. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Even if you say no morals or whatever the case is, I think that's a stretch. That's still a stretch. It still go back to that. I got a recommendation and now I'm going to jump on it. Like what? That's wild.
So any of y'all used to fuck with the drug dealer or the top nigga that was when y'all was younger? Did anybody you ever fuck with any type of drug dealers when y'all was young?
Yeah, but what does that have to do with recommendations?
Did you used to do that?
Yeah. I fucked with the niggas in the hood, yeah.
Yeah, what's that got to do with the recommendation?
How old were you at that time?
Well, yeah, I kind of my shit knocked off. It went So I might have missed a few seconds, but so nobody got dick off recommendation. No.
They're saying no.
I've never.
No.
A woman has never told me, "Hey, he got good dick, and I want to fuck him." Like,
So-
no, I've never done.
So
that.
If anything, when she say that, it make me not want to, especially because if we having a conversation, it's somebody I know. I'm not fucking.
Yeah, it's
my
like
friends.
a friend or something. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
No,
Like a homegirl,
but
you
Truth-
talking like that. That's like your homegirl.
You know what's
like
interesting
that.
though? You know what's
Yes,
interesting? When
yes,
Truth
sir.
asked earlier, do girls be smutting guys out? Did y'all say yes or no to that question?
They say
I
yes.
just laughed.
We said yes, but what does that have to do with?
Hold
this
on, I'm asking a question because there's a parallel, there's a correlation. So you're saying that they smutted a guy out, right? Oh, this is good, that's good, etc. It goes
Right.
directly into this premise that we're
I
discussing,
don't
right?
see- I don't
Because
see how
that
that
would mean if
aligns.
he's being smutted out, then that there's a recommendation happening, and then he's passed on to the next woman. So
Why
when
you
Wasabi
can't-
laughed and y'all acknowledged that point, then these things kind of coincide.
Why you can't just smut out somebody
I
that was
don't,
in
I
that
don't
recommendation?
think those coincide with each other. I
Okay,
don't think
did
so.
any of y'all
Explain
females
why,
ever have
though.
sex with the same did any
Yeah,
of
well,
y'all women
they would
have
have
sex
to-
with the same
Melly,
like one of your friends?
Melly, they would
I've
have
never
to.
had
They
sex
would
with
have
one
to.
of my friends.
They would
What
have
the
to
fuck?
explain why
It don't
doesn't
gotta be a
coincide.
man. It could be just a
Listen,
fuck. It don't gotta be a
I'm not
man.
gonna,
Nobody
I'm
said
not
her
gonna
man.
talk. I ain't gonna do the yelling.
Nobody said her man. Like, do you and any of your friends have mutual bodies? That's what he's asking.
Mm-mm. No.
Well, the thing is, Naeem, when Truth asked that question initially,
clothes.
they
Mhm.
laughed
They
and
said,
agreed
yeah,
to it, and
exactly.
now it's like they're acting like what we're offering now is some egregious, outlandish thing.
Because
Wait.
the way we took
How,
the
that was
question
not
to
the same
mean,
question. Those
I'm
are
about
two
to say,
totally
you
different
sure?
questions.
because the way we took the question
Hold on,
was-
Split, if you don't mind, right?
Yeah.
Tamia, I didn't say they were the same. I said they parallel.
Oh, okay, so I have two different answers.
Yeah, but you saying they're not the same question, I agree. Nor did I ask the same question. I said they parallel.
Okay, so but why you keep bringing up what he asked though? That doesn't
Because
make
it's
sense.
parallel to what we're discussing now. That's why.
I don't see how it's
You don't
parallel.
see it. Okay, if you don't see it,
I don't-
yeah, but they
yeah, I don't see
coincide.
that.
Because if you're saying yes, men get smutted out by being passed around, then how does what Naeem is asking not also correlate to that question?
No,
He didn't
Naeem
say
just
get smutted
asked.
out by passed
Naeem
around.
asked, "Have you ever had
Have you
sex
ever
with
smut out somebody?
a person for hearsay?" That's what he asked.
Hearsay.
So how does that? That's what he asked.
Hearsay,
So how does that
recommendation.
Naeem
correlate
said
with
that.
the
You saying
other question?
Naeem?
Yeah, she's saying I said that. Yeah.
Yeah, you did, and I'm just saying. Truth asked the question earlier that parallels to what we're talking about now, and so
Truth asked, have you ever smut out somebody? Not have you ever smut out somebody after you heard about them. He
Right.
asked,
He
have you
said,
ever smut
"Did
out
men
somebody?"
get smutted
You
out?
know what getting
Do
smutted
women
out
smut
is?
men out?
Yeah, because that's crazy.
Do y'all know what getting smutted out is?
He described it as
He
You
freaking out
don't know what
somebody.
getting
He
smutted
asked,
out
"Do
is.
women smut men out?"
Yeah, you don't know what getting smutted out is. I don't think.
So I think
That's like getting smutted out, right?
I think that we running this shit in the ground.
Yeah, like that.
And so my thing is
It's
this,
getting
right?
it's
My
getting
thing
close
is,
to that accountability, man.
it's just getting ran in the ground. And my thing is even down to, and let's be real, and ladies, go one at a time. And I'm not saying you ladies, but just let's deal with like a larger number of women, right? Girl codes don't exist when it comes to men. Women are some of the most manipulative, backstabbing, conniving creatures on this earth, especially when it comes to a man. Do you know a certain level of chick see a woman with a man and she feels like you don't deserve her, so she feels like I'll take her man. Like if we're just going to be honest. Let's have like full transparency because the girl codes don't be really applying like that. And so we got to like, especially for a high caliber dude, we're not talking about the cornballs or the dudes that you never let even smell your period draws. We're not talking about him. We talking about dudes out here that make a room shake when he walk into it. It don't be no girl code. You'll sleep with your mother husband. And I'm not saying y'all, but if we get to y'all looking crazy, but it happens. It happens. That's why in black households, a mom will say, you better go put some clothes on because y'all know that women can't be trusted around men. Am I lying? Did I say something wrong?
Cut a side deal faster than G Money.
Y'all know damn well y'all was at the Freak Nick.
I ain't never even.
Half of your moms was at the Freak Nick. Y'all know damn well was right.
But y'all not talking.
And don't get me wrong,
They wasn't asking a question about women in general. They asked,
My question is: are men fair game? If you are, Tamia, since you speaking tonight, let me ask you directly. Let me direct this straight for you. If you see a high caliber man, right? The girl is not. She is not your friend. She is not your friend. Would you care about her being in a relationship, or would you still get that man some if you thought that man was all that? Keep it 100.
Yeah, I'm going.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
if she not my
Say
friend.
less. Say less. So we gotta stop acting like this imaginary girl code exists, just like there's no bro code. There's no bro code. Bro codes only
Yeah,
apply when it's a chick that don't nobody want. That's like if a joker could know you got a husband right now, he don't care about your husband. Your union is between y'all two. That man is doing single people stuff, and girls be operating the same way if that dude is appealing enough, respectfully.
but truth, that was only reason I
Go
said
off of
no
my
is
question
because
though.
he
I'm
asked
talking about
about
my
hearsay.
question. I'm not
Okay.
talking about anything that he said. I'm talking about what I just presented.
Yeah.
As any other woman in this chat, hold on, let's swear in. I think that we didn't swear in today. Everybody, let's put our right hands up and swear in. Let's do that. Let's swear in. Let's do that because we just need all way 100ness. Please, I promise to tell the truth.
Please.
Let's go.
Hold up.
Listen.
Repeat after me. I promise to tell the truth,
I promise to tell the truth,
the whole truth,
The whole
the
truth.
whole
Whole
truth,
truth.
and not a half truth because I know thousands of
Not,
people are watching.
And not a
And
not
half
a
not
truth
a
half
because
half
truth,
I
because
know
I
truth
know
because I
thousands
know
of
thousands
people
of
are
thousands of
people
people
watching.
are
are
watching.
watching.
Now we can start the conversation. I'm out the way. Hamp, run the movie. Shit is crazy.
Nah, I think
This
yo,
is
true. The
insane.
question is on the table, man. Why do women want to cinch? And I think you said people because you mentioned bro code as well. But particularly when he said married men are most desired. Why do women want those men they shouldn't have? Why is there no loyalty to other women that are married to him?
Mhm.
It's a broadcast. I can talk if I want.
Ladies,
I can't relate.
anytime soon. Come on now.
Y'all can't
say something to Kara. What you saying, Kara? Go ahead. My ear. What?
Go ahead, Kara, talk your shit.
what I'm
Now
saying
everybody got something to drink now. Everybody thirsty now. Come on now.
what I'm saying is y'all are asking women that are on this platform that are a certain caliber right now in their life, right? So regardless of the questions that y'all are asking, y'all feel like it's not gonna be truthful. Like y'all talking about
We
sleeping with
just
other
sworn
people's
in.
men and
So let your talk. Don't just speak from current you. You know,
Speak on
let
behalf of
let
what
let the 22-year-old
you're
speak too. Let the
All right.
23-year-old speak too. You know what I'm saying?
No.
What was the
Once again,
question?
hold on. Once
we
again,
not gonna be real,
let's
man.
do this correctly, right? Because we throw this. Listen, hold on. And I hate to have to keep jumping in, but we gotta I want to be really specific with this. We have to get out of this world of delusion, right? So at 40, at 50, women are still the same as they were when they were 20. It's just about a certain God that brings that out of I know 40-year-olds, I know 50-year-olds, I know 60-year-old women. All that moral and high vibration shit only is applicable to guys that y'all don't like. We got no, because we just gotta keep. I go on tour. I go on tour with a lot. I got a lot of famous friends, and I've seen many high vibrating women slide that ring off real casually to take her ass backstage and get punished, and then go right back to being classy. So. And listen, listen. If it's in you, it's in you for a lifetime. Now you pick and choose when you want to pull it out. Now, if you've never been into those activities, cool. I'm not disputing that. But if it's in you, it's in you. And if the opportunity strikes, you gonna strike it. Now, am I lying, ladies?
You know what?
Thank you. Who said that? She was so dope. Who said that?
Sabi.
Somebody kept it real.
Sabi said
I
it.
want to pay somebody
Sabi.
rent or something. All right, thank you.
Wasabi.
Thank you. All right, go ahead. I'm listening. Crazy. I'm listening. Oh, nobody got nothing.
Say
I
less.
don't.
Let's get on with the
At the end of the day, I
question
just
again.
think
So
for
what was the
certain
question
people,
again?
What's the question again, Ham? Start it off, man.
So
I
Saw
didn't hear the
trying to
question
answer.
either.
Saw trying to answer. Go ahead, Saw. Answer. And see if she
I, know,
got it.
I was about to say, I think for certain people, at the end of the day, it's just a dog eat dog world. So if you want that shit, go get it. And when you have that mentality, it doesn't matter what gets in the way. So may the best person win.
Okay. Dog eat dog world. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it because that's the harsh reality. And I just like real. And I'm not even. I know that it's very uncomfortable to jump on a public platform and get on here and just be like to really be all the way transparent, but people go after what they want. And like I said, there are some women and men that would never, I mean, have never, it has never been a thought. Like, so, and that's a very small percentage, but overall, people want what they want and they're willing to do whatever it takes in order for them to get it. And I've landed my plane with that. And I wanted to go to the next topic, right? Because that was that, right? Can we talk about for better or for worse, and what does that really mean when we talk about marriage? And I want to hear from the women first, like for better or for worse. What does that really mean when you hear that? Like, how does that make you feel? What comes to mind?
I feel like that's sticking with him through the ups and the downs, the financial hardships, the grievances from people leaving our lives. Like, that's the worst. Like, the for better is we up right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't help build each other up to a point where now we financially stable. We are mentally healthy. We are in a position to where our marriage is we're thriving. So okay. I think that's the for better. The for worse is, but I think people take the for worse and try to make it so that people are doormats. For worse don't mean be a doormat. Like, I'm not gonna be your doormat because I made that vow to say that I would be here for better or for worse.
Yeah.
Especially if you my husband, then you know my deal breakers, you know my triggers, you know how to get me to a point to where I'm like, you know what, I can't do this no more.
Really?
Okay. You should know me that well.
Okay. Next lady.
For better or for worse, I've never been married, but like that vow that scares me, like, because I feel like that comes with unconditional love, and I feel like I have conditional love. Like, it's definitely a limit to what you can do to me.
I feel like all love has conditions.
Next lady. Next lady. Any more women here?
I feel like that for better or for worse thing is like Tmbr said, it's a vow that it's kind of scary because you don't know what the other person's worst is. Like, you know that of course you have certain things that you deal with and you have certain traumas that you deal with and you overcome those traumas or whatever the case may be. But I think that, you know, it's all about the conditions of it. Like, what is the worst part of it? Because of course we're gonna thrive. Of course we're gonna, you know, build our empire together. But I just feel like it's a scary thing overall. And that's just for me. So I'll have to piggyback off Tmbr on that.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I agree with Tmbr. It does require a component of being selfless. And with that selflessness, I feel like even when the love ain't there, you still have to push through. You still gonna have to do the duties that you took when you made the vow and the commitment. So it does definitely take like a level of selflessness.
Okay. Well, Sabi, how you feel about that?
I would have to say too, I think people do take advantage of it because the vows do not say cheat or disrespect and beat and all this stuff. So I feel like some people think that that's supposed to be, you know, the worst part and you're supposed to go through that with them. And it's like, no, that's not included in it. But I agree with they say, like, you don't know what the other person worst is going to be. So it's just like.
Okay.
Get ready for the ride.
Fellas, anybody want to, I know Hamp got something to say, but any of you fellas before Hamp go, would y'all like to expound?
Yeah, I got one too. I really feel like a lot of people actually disrespect the vows nowadays. They do all of the for better, but as soon as it get bad, you know, somebody might not be doing too good financially or even health-wise, they'd be quick to run. I mean, back in the days, our parents did it different. When it was good, it was good. Right now, my mom, she got sick. And my daddy is for worse because he said, you know what? I'm going to still take care of my wife for 53 years because she was down with me, shooting in the gym, paying her bills, doing everything she wanted to do. And she took care of home. Home was always good. But when it get bad, just say if a man gets sick nowadays or he fall off, the woman go run so fast because at the end of the day, she don't believe in the work. She believe in only the good.
Okay, next fella.
I disagree with that. I think women are way more loyal than men. I think more men would leave a sick woman than the other way around.
Hell
I remember
yeah.
I remember something Papoose said. He was like, when Remy was locked up, he said he would go see Remy, and no lie, he said it would be him and like one other man in there visiting the
Damn.
whole jail. He said, but when he go visit his homies in jail, the room is packed with women. So women are more loyal. We don't gotta do battle with sexes on that. We know women are more loyal to men than men are to women. But as far as the marriage thing goes, me personally, I know marriage probably not for me because I don't have it in me for the worst part. I know I don't. I'm gonna be honest. Like I'm gonna give you an example. Like let's say my wife is Coke bottle when I meet her, we get married, then she blow up 120 pounds, whatever the case may be, 50 pounds. I might not like her no more. And I'm gonna just be honest. I may not be attracted. Now, get me wrong. I like big women. I like BBWs. I ain't gonna lie. But it's a difference if I met you as a BBW and you became a BBW. So that's just an example. Like I can't look at the man Max. I told the truth. Probably a dude. But yeah. Yeah. So I can't do the for worse. Even when it comes to probably being sick. Like I know how I don't have it in me. I just don't have it in me. You know.
That's
Oh,
a little shallow, but
Next man, please. Next man, I'll go. Fuck it. So let me say this, right?
What the fuck, man?
I
I just be
am.
telling the truth, yo. Dudes be mad, yo.
No, that's
'Cause
his truth. That's his truth.
That's your truth. Nah, I respect it. That's your truth.
Let me say this. My for better or worse is I will love you for the things that you can't change. I will love you for the things that because I'm not even marrying you if I feel like you're a horrible person. This is what I also say. Do people change? Yes. The only thing in this world that is consistent is that people are going to change. But like Brother Naeem said, if I met you at 120, you blossom to 220, I'm not going for none of that. You can change that. You can call me shallow, call me what you want. That's not what I married. That's not what I signed up for. So the same thing for women. If you think that you married a nice guy, 5 years in, he uppercutting you and putting you in headlocks, you might want to get out of there. That is not what you signed up for. And like I said, I will love you for the things that you cannot change, but the things that you for the things you cannot change, but the things that you can, I didn't sign up for that. I didn't sign up to not be getting coochie when I wanted. I did not sign up to be getting disrespected. I did not sign up to get mistreated or any of those things. Now, as far as you getting old, I can't change that. As far as the gray hairs coming in, I can't change that. As far as the ups and downs with finances or whatever people may go through, I'm not leaving for that. You get sick, I'm not leaving for that. That is beyond your power. But for the stuff that I didn't sign up for and you are doing within your will, that my worst is time for me to go. Go ahead, next fella.
Yeah, so I understand there's only 10 of us on the panel, but there's 700 people watching, so I have to break it down a little bit, right? So marriage is an Abrahamic concept. You don't get to perverse it or change it as you see fit. Wasabi, everything you named that was worse is in there because for better or for worse isn't specific. You don't have everything that's bad written down. So worse includes everything that we dread. You know what I mean? Also, to truth, what truth is saying, all those things are possibilities and probabilities in a marriage. So you know all these things before you get in there. So you don't get to now say, damn, I told you don't give me no pussy, because you know that's a possibility and a probability over the course of 30 years. So when we commit to these things, you have to actually do it. You don't get to make up the rules as you go. Biblically speaking, because this is a Abrahamic concept, there's only one reason in which you can divorce. And we didn't name any of them yet. So I just wanted to say, when we go into that concept that's already constructed before we got to it, we got to either commit to the concept or shut the fuck up and don't do it at all. And it sounds like most of us in our culture can't do it.
I live by my rules. I just wanted to say that. Yeah. So
For real.
I can't subscribe to whatever. I live by my rules, my house. I do what I want, how I want, when I want. I walk away when I please. That's just me.
That's good, but no.
I feel like people use for worse as a scapegoat, so to speak, or a reason to do for worse. Like, oh, I thought it was for better or for worse.
Yes.
Why you not here for worse? Like, yeah, no, I'm not here for you to be abusive. I'm not here for you to take advantage of the fact that you know I'm not going nowhere, because that's ultimately what happens too. When you realize that I'm here to stay, now you want to go do all this crazy stuff because for worse, right? oh, you're supposed to love me at my worst because we took this vow. And no, you're not going to use that against me. Like, that's not how that works. I'm standing on.
Let me see something. I think honestly speaking, just what Brother Hamp said, a lot of people aren't taking the vows as serious as what it is. And respectfully, ladies, I think a lot of females is only taking those vows because it's trendy. Getting married just seems like it's trendy to this era now. When we saying better for worse, I believe, I mean, cause I was married for 16 and a half years. It is ups and downs. But I think, and again, respectfully, I think a lot of females is only loyal and faithful. The vows, throw that shit out the window. Y'all really only loyal and faithful to y'all feelings and emotion. Just like how you just said, it's lyric. When something happens, abusive and stuff like that. Like these, I'm not saying abuse don't happen, but it's not, how can I put this? It's not something that, I'm trying to make sure I'm saying this correctly. It's not as common that everybody keep making it seem out. And the reason why I'm saying that is, yes, there is abuse. But trying to say that, okay, this man been abusing you for so long. Wait a minute, y'all was fine for the last 3.5 years. But now all of a sudden, last week when you get told no, now all of a sudden he been abusive for the longest.
You do understand there's more forms of abuse.
Mental abuse.
Did you? And see, I'm glad that you actually just did that because I literally just said, and I think you only heard what y'all want to hear, which is I think the next topic that probably y'all run with certain things and ignore everything else before and after. Y'all take a portion and run with it. I literally said that there's different types of abuse. I said that before I even got started. That's literally what I said. But the fact of the matter is a lot of y'all females keep doing that type of stuff like that. If a man get hurt or get sick or something like that, y'all will run out real quick on that, no matter how long it was. And when I ain't, honestly speaking, bro, no disrespect.
That y'all know.
Huh?
Like who are the women that y'all fuck with? Because like the stuff that y'all be saying,
I know a lot of women that stay down.
I wouldn't dare leave my man if he was down. Like, what are you talking about? Like, there's no way.
You got pushback for what I said? I hope not.
No, let him go. Let him go. But then land your plane. Let him go, and then y'all got to say what's on the plane.
The fact of the matter is, a lot of people aren't being loyal the way to the values the way they say it is. Things is going to happen in a marriage between sickness. It might even be abuse. Now, I ain't one that's going to do the abuse, but things is going to happen. The fact of the matter is, a lot of people ain't doing that. Y'all will make up a whole scenario in your head and run with that, and then say the person was abusive. So if you want to try to make it seem like, oh, okay, well, this didn't happen or that didn't happen.
Do you think cheating is abuse?
No.
That's a good
somebody said no.
I said no.
No, I can't finish this.
Cheating causes trauma. How is that not abuse?
Well, she knew what kind of person it was, or whoever. You know, I wouldn't say it's abuse though. It's not physical.
You don't get with people because you know they're going to cheat.
You have mental abuse as well.
Emotional abuse.
Emotional abuse.
And
Cheating
verbal.
causes trauma. So how is it not abuse?
But
I'm letting y'all finish. I can't finish the sentence. Exactly. Even this is what happens when you mute a Hamp.
Would you stick around if your wife was cheating?
Trauma can't be trauma isn't the determining factor for what is or isn't abuse. We just have to look up the definition and then go by that explicit. We can't just say because I'm hurt by it, therefore by proxy it's abuse. Because abuse also has to be chronic too, right? If I'm not mistaken.
That's gonna affect your marriage through the long run. Once
we're saying abuse, though. We're saying abuse.
Marriage.
Yeah, we're saying if I'm being subject to abuse, how do you define that to say? Because then if it hurts me, then everything becomes abuse at that point. So what is it actually? That's all I'm asking. If she's right, but we got to define it.
I mean, and then also you have the option to stay or leave. So it's not like you have to endure the abuse. Well,
but we just talk about just the points of the vows in general.
Know how is cheating abuse?
Use something to a bad effect or for a bad purpose / misuse. That is abuse.
Nowadays, if we actually going by the actual books, this is what we're talking about with this discussion. People aren't following the actual rules of what it is. When it comes to a lot of era now, it's now more like, okay, we just going to put this here for this reason. We're going to use this as this right here. as an example, like you said, there's all types of abuse. It is. You got, like you said, physical, mental. It's all different types of abuse. It's not just this one particular one that's convenient for you. If y'all don't give y'all man sex, is that not abuse? I'm gonna say it again since people got quiet. If y'all don't give a man sex, is that not abuse?
Yeah,
I guess it'll fall in abuse if
And
it falls in abuse. I guess.
Facts get thrown in.
I feel like that's
I guess that's like
Right.
some type of mental abuse.
yeah, that is abuse to me.
Physical abuse.
I think that should be called neglect.
We was
Maybe.
talking about.
Maybe neglect is the better word. Abuse don't. Maybe neglect.
Nah, that might give him trauma though. That might mess up his confidence.
Either way, it's something. It's something. It's something. It's definitely something.
So the no sex thing is definitely a form of abuse, right? But let's go a little bit deeper into that, right? Because now we can segue into how many no's is a man supposed to accept before he falls victim to a yes? For all of the women that like are stingy with the vagina or try to weaponize their vagina or feel like vagina is a privilege, right? In a marriage or a relationship or any of that, how many no's is a man supposed to accept willingly? Like, just, or how many times is he supposed to accept rejection before he falls victim to a yes? Or is that a thing, ladies?
One time.
Shit, I like it. Anybody else? No, seriously though, like because we get women. Hold on, because we get women who literally give out holiday coochie is what I like to call it, right? You give him coochie on Valentine's Day, you give him coochie on his birthday, you give him on New Year's Eve, maybe on Christmas. If he makes you mad, no coochie. If he upsets you, no coochie. If he comes in a little late, no coochie. If he turns the heat on too high, no coochie. You find every reason not to give him any coochie.
She don't like you.
For real.
Because even if a woman is upset at you, she's still gonna use some pussy.
She's still definitely still getting
Okay.
the
She's
coochie.
still gonna that pussy.
She cannot like you. You need to leave her.
She don't like you.
That's a good good explanation right there.
Okay.
That's a far reach though.
Attracted to you.
That's a far. We agree with you if you're not, but that's not what y'all doing. That's not we ain't gonna do. Y'all gonna sit up here and try to say that
If a woman is telling you no, she is not.
Are we speaking? Just so we get some stand. We're speaking in majority cases. Y'all keep trying to make this about y'all in particular, and we go.
Cases, if a
we speaking from your opinion on as in majority of cases. What do we think? Y'all keep making this about y'all.
This is for all women. If a woman not giving you no pussy, she don't like you. I'm speaking for all women.
But that's for all women. Yeah, I agree.
I don't agree. I think, I semi-agree. I agree, but I agree halfway because I feel like it also goes into like the mental aspect. Like if you mentally burnt out, like you not trying to fuck that nigga.
You don't like him. You don't like him no more if you're mentally burnt out.
Are you fucking anybody though? Because that's different. Are you fucking anybody?
Yeah, if you're mentally burnt out, you said if you're mentally burnt out with him, you're not even attracted to him. He's not even making your coochie wet.
Yeah, you don't like him no more.
Well, the harsh reality is, and this is coming from a married person, all that mentally burnt out shit, you could say that. Sometimes you got to make sacrifices for the greater good. Sometimes, like, and men do it every single day. We make sacrifices for the greater good. So you could be mentally burnt out. So if you mentally burnt out and you can't give it to me for a couple of months, is you gonna give me a hall pass to go ahead and get my beak wet? You mentally burnt out. The coochie ain't coochie, and you obviously don't want to do it. So do I get a hall pass? Because this is my thing. How many men are financially burnt the fuck out? How many men are emotionally burnt the fuck out when y'all nagging, complaining, and crying? When y'all going through this, that, and the third, and a man can't just be like, man, well, you know what? I'm burnt out. I ain't gonna pay these bills this month. No. So like, what happened to sacrifice?
I feel like that don't exist. When you, I don't care, mentally burnt
Sex
out.
Sex is an obligation
you
in a marriage.
No matter what. Once y'all get in that bed and he start touching you, you want to fuck him. If this is the man you into. You could be mentally burnt out, but you still want to fuck your man. Like, you still gonna get that
I do, but like
that's
not right now. Like not right now. I don't want to do it right now. Like what
do you mean by not right now? What do you mean by not right now?
Like you. Like not right now. Like maybe tomorrow. When I'm not pissed off or something, but right now I'm chilling. I don't want to do it.
Tomorrow.
Maybe everybody's entitled to a tired day, but like 2-3 days in a row, 4 days in a row.
You know, that's a little extreme. Yeah.
Can we talk about? Can we talk about, right? Because a lot of women don't understand this. And I don't think that a lot of men talk about this, right? Y'all don't even know what it does to a man psychologically to make a sexual advance at you and then to be turned down. Like y'all don't even know how that feels or how awkward you make it for a man. Because a lot of women will say, well, he hasn't touched me in months. You don't even know that one time that you turned me down made me feel awkward. I was in the mood. I got the kissing on your neck. I'm trying to hit you with the whoop wop wham. You like, not right now. You don't even know that scarred me for the next 6 months. I don't want to touch you. I don't know. I'm not even sure of myself at that point. And so then a lot of you women will be in these long-term relationships where you don't even feel like you should be initiating sex, but then you get mad when your man don't, but you kept hitting him with not right nows. Like, can we talk about that though? Like any men, like have you ever like went for the kill and maybe was hit with a not right now? And like, how did that make y'all feel?
Man, I ain't sticking around too long after that, man. I'm thinking about my next move. I ain't got time to play. I ain't holding your slot for that. Yo, it's over. You want to play with that thing? I got something you to play with, all right.
Indeed. Yo, in truth, you know, this back when I was beautiful and all that too. So I said, me? You telling me no? You know how we used to do. You talking to me like that? That shit not gonna go how you think it's gonna go. You know what I mean? Especially when you cutting off access, right? When you saying, hey, it's me and you. It's almost like a how dare you? You know what I mean? So yeah, and it leave you dejected for sure. I 100% agree with you. You be deflated.
I don't know where y'all live, but in Jersey, the snow is about a foot high now.
It is.
And men are expected to clean out those the garage driveway and clean the cars and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And that might be physically burnt out, but they expected to do it. So I'll say that to say, even if you don't want to fuck, you might gotta pucker up. You gotta do something. Yo. Like, because men can't just bow out of their physical responsibilities, shit like that. So it is what it is. That's just how you've been. That's the price you pay when to be in a relationship. You know what I mean?
I agree with Wasabi though. Like if you really fuck with your man, like you, even when you're mad at him, you still want to get down.
Yeah, you still want to get down.
You still want to get down. Like angry sex is the best kind of sex there is. So like you still want to get
makeup.
You know, makeup sex, even better. That nigga is telling you, bitch,
you had a bad day. That's gonna make you feel better. Let's go, babe.
Okay.
A lot of these men are in relationships with women that don't really like them, and that's how you be knowing. And you can, and then you can even tell by the responses of some men. And I'm not going to point anybody out, but you can tell by the responses of those who really get treated like a man versus those who got to take what they can get. You can just see the disappointment and the hurt just in some of the responses. It's just like, damn, you've been getting handled by these chicks for a long time. No sex in a relationship for me is unheard of. It's unheard of, but this is the thing, and it's going to be a lot of women that look at me like I'm crazy.
Don't have off days?
Fuck no. Fuck no.
Like, so y'all mean to tell me? No,
I've been hugging the block.
Ready and willing. Y'all just ready to fuck.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you some real shit. Hold up. Let me tell her some real shit for a second, right? I don't know how old you are. You look a little younger than me, right? My wife a wife for a reason. If my stomach growl at 2:00 in the morning, I'm telling you she in the kitchen. I'm telling you, like it just be rules and shit. If she feel this thing poke in the middle of the night, she's busting me down. I don't know when I've ever made a sexual advance to my wife and then get bust down. And it don't matter what we going through, what time of day it is, where we at. That's my pussy. You tripping because y'all feel the same. Let me cook. Y'all feel the same way when it come to that dingaling. That man turned you. That man, I don't want none of that shit right now. You're gonna feel away. That's not real. Sure. Yeah. I don't know who y'all be dating.
You're definitely gonna feel away.
I agree, but like I still only agree to a certain extent because at the end of the day, it still is other components to it. Like you just not gonna always want to fuck. Like life fucking happens, and I don't know about. I mean, I guess y'all just still be liking to fuck, but like shit. If my money fucked up, I don't want to fuck.
You shouldn't even be in a relationship at that point. You need to work on yourself.
I ain't just saying whatever happens. So if my money fucked up, I don't want to have sex. I don't want to be bothered. If anything happened, like if someone passed, I don't want to fuck. Like if I just had a child, I don't want to fuck. Like so I'm just saying. Yeah, I like the fuck and I like my man and I want to keep my man satisfied. But shit happens. Like.
So first of all,
shit happens. Like literally, my ex-boyfriend, man, his fucking best friend died. He didn't want to fuck. So I mean, like everybody handle shit differently. Like just to say we had an off day and I don't want to fuck. Now I'm
So
depriving you and I don't like
Well,
you.
no, I think
you're
No,
talking
they
not
about
said
the
wait a
no to
minute.
that.
exception.
You get
She's
what I'm
talking about, hold on. She's talking about the exception and not the standard. First of all, at this big age, I don't want to fuck every day. So I'm not
Yeah.
talking about niggas just humping like cats and dogs 15 times a day. When I come get that coochie, though, you giving that shit up. And I'm going to be honest, at this big age, if you even opening your legs and money's a stress for you, I don't even know what you got going on, just to keep it all the way 100. Because if that dick not attached with some type of relief, then what are we even? And I ain't.
That was
Go
just
ahead.
that was an example,
No,
but I'm just
that's
saying,
right.
yeah.
And so no, I'm not refuting the fact that people go through stuff. Like we all have moods, we all have changes. I'm talking about women that consistently don't want to do it. Like that's a major issue, and that's why a lot of women get cheated on, respectfully. But before we
And,
go any further, I need everybody to hit the likes. I need everybody to turn the chat up, y'all. Y'all gotta hit the thumbs up at the top of the chat. If y'all want this conversation to keep going on, you gotta hit the super chat, y'all. Get the super stickers. That's the $ at the bottom of the screen. And I feel like the men have been directing all of the traffic. So with all these beautiful ladies here, do you guys have any topics for us or anything that y'all would like to talk about?
Truth.
Yes, sir.
See now, and I definitely want to move on. However, I do think there's an opportunity that maybe we can baseline what is
Let's do it.
acceptable, like times to where there is a extended period or a period of time to where the expectation of sex should be like the grace should be given. To give you a realistic example or an example that happened to me, my wife had 4 kids, 15 months apart. Right, so we had the first set of twins, then the second set. And y'all have kids, so now just imagine 4 of them, right? In diapers and Pampers, and so you tired, you got all the postpartum, you just got everything going on. We bought a house too that we had to fix up, so I'm at this house fixing it up, and I'm DJing 7 days a week because I don't want to buy nobody else money to fix the house up. You know what I mean? So we doing all these things in a 16-month times period, and sex was probably the last thing, and I was disgruntled about it. But in hindsight, I'm wondering if I should have given more grace in that aspect.
I feel like you should have.
Yeah, absolutely. Because that's one of them
Probably shouldn't have
times
said
that we
that. Probably
talk
should
about
let
when
y'all
we say
think of
that.
it as yourself.
That's one of them times we talk about life happens, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not that's the minority and not the majority.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like what we was referring to is when you in a relationship and you just flat out ain't with it.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not.
You know what
I'm
I'm
not
saying?
confused by what y'all. I'm saying like what are these situations, right? Because we have a lot of fun up here, but I want the truth's main intentions to make sure we edify when we leave.
Right.
So like, what are these situations? The house we bought was a rental prop. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing that type of shit.
Right.
So,
I don't think that. Oh, go ahead. Well, I don't think that they're going to be able to pinpoint things because
You gotta know your partner.
because a lot of women, unfortunately, they like to pick and choose what they like and what they don't like when it's convenient.
Yeah.
Like Wasabi said, which was the realest shit ever. If these women are consistently, and I'm not saying your wife, your circumstances were extreme, right? But for the everyday circumstances, if a woman is not, the stress sex is a real thing. Stress sex is some of the best sex. We stressed out, shit ain't right. We gonna go ahead and fuck the pain away. Like that's real. So like I don't be understanding what type of people y'all be dating or what y'all be around. Even some broke sex. Some of that broke sex is some of the most toxic, nasty sex that you can have. Let's keep it 100. Even some sex, trauma sex is some of the best sex that you can have. I hate you. I hate you too. It's some of the
But I
best
think
sex.
that's the problem, though. You just mentioned trauma sex, and I think that's the problem. So I feel like right now in society, it's just so hyper focused on just sex, where we miss a lot of the deeper message. So if someone's not having sex with you, I think it's a deeper question that should be going on. Like, what the fuck is going on? Is your
Yeah.
house in order? Is her needs being fulfilled? And I'm not even just trying to say it's all about her needs as far as like you're not doing something, but it has to be a disconnect. Like something is going on why she's wanting to withhold that sex.
So I'm selfish.
Like, yes.
I'm selfish, and I'm not afraid to admit it. And I encourage other people to be selfish as well. there are certain things that's just a no-go for me, because I have self-love. And so that means that just like every other human that's on here, there are going to be things in my life that I am going to want that benefit nobody but me. And let's not get out of context with this. No one's standing over nobody like a raging dog, and you gotta like I think that like we're making it extreme. But when I come for some cat, just like if she come for some dangling, you're getting this shit. It just is what it is. So it's just one of those things where I'm selfish and I want my wife to be just as selfish as well. What do you mean I can't get no dangling?
Yeah. I think it
What,
goes
what do
back
you
to
mean?
knowing your partner though. You gotta know who you with, you know. I think it goes back to that. And it just goes back to that.
If I can add, I do think that like being with my woman, I have been able to learn her and learn what are the things that make her not want to have sex, right? So for example, I've learned that if she has to wake up early, she don't want to have a bunch of nut in her and have to get up and go like in the middle of the night, because I be coming late, like right now, right? Let's say we was on here till 12, right? I be coming into bed late and she got to wake up early and go to a spin class or something like that. And I'm trying to get some box. And she like, damn, this nigga, like I'm gonna have to get up and wipe off and like all this. So like that's one of the things that it's like
I'm thinking the pipe trash if she think about that though. I'm gonna be honest. Like if that's her word, I gotta wipe it like that. Like that don't even sound like. But go ahead. I just was.
No, for sure.
I'm gone.
But but this the thing though, right? So I had to learn like, all right, I dig it. I know if I go in bed with her at a reasonable time, it's a wrap. Right? It's a wrap, right? I can get it every night. But I be trying like coming there late. I'm like, all right, I get it. You know, you don't want to have to. You got to wake up at 6 a.m. and I'm about to, you know. So and another thing is, a lot of times when it's a lot of stress with a woman, like let's say the house is just crazy, right? She got so much to do and all this type of stuff. Things like that really affect women. It affects the way they feel. So she knows, like, especially if it's a high anxiety woman, she thinking about all the dumbest shit that she got to do tomorrow and just weird shit start getting in her head. It depends on the woman and how much stuff get in their head, but you know, a lot of that stuff actually matter too.
How many
become mature?
What percentage of men you think will even want to be in a relationship if it wasn't for guaranteed sex?
I don't think men get in a relationship for guaranteed sex.
Well, in-house sex rather, because it is technically it's guaranteed if that's your girl. It should be, right?
We do it because women want to be in relationships, but it's not for in-house sex. I think women have a requirement typically for a certain type of woman that if you want to be with me, like if you want to have certain things from me, then you gotta be in a relationship with me. I think this is just a concession.
But you was getting sex from before the relationship though.
Yeah, from different women.
Oh, not from her?
Oh, from her for sure. But I think most guys is like, you know, you doing your thing. You know.
But what I'm saying is, you could get sex. You could smash her before y'all was in a relationship. So did you really have to be in a relationship for it?
No, realistically, no.
I mean, but if sex is all you looking for, that's shallow.
But I think it's a concession because we know women want it. So I'm sorry. I think we know women want the relationship. Like we know, like even after you're in a relationship, we know women want to get married. Even though you're getting all the milk, you're getting the cow, you're getting all that, right? But we know our woman wants to ultimately be married. She wants to be able to, you know, she wants you to make a woman out of her. So we get married and stuff like that as a concession to our woman.
Pressure.
Go ahead, Akira. No, let Akira go. Hold on. Let Akira go ahead, Akira, because I wanted to go ahead, please.
So are you saying that men don't like to get married because right now what you're saying is you're only in a commitment or a committed relationship because a woman wants to be. So basically, is it not because you want to? I'm confused because
yeah. So do you think realistically? You think if a man's woman was like, "Babe, you can get another woman, you can have sex with." Yeah, I don't care if you do that. You think a man wouldn't do that?
Can you ask the question to him again, please? I don't think he heard it. Ask the question to Kara.
So are you saying that men don't want commitment? They're only doing it because women want it? Is that what you're saying?
Are you saying want commitment from a woman or want to be committed to a woman? Because I've been with women before where I did whatever I wanted to do.
Let's dissect this, because you made a statement and you said men don't want relationships, or they just do it because of women wanting it, right?
Yeah.
So why do you feel So why do you? I'm confused. I'm trying to wrap my head around what you're saying because
you married your wife because she wanted to get married, not because you wanted to get married.
So the problem is I'm so real. That's the problem, right? I'm being extremely honest with you. I'm trying to teach y'all about men, right? Most men here, every single thing that they want from a woman, they was already getting it, right? I don't know if Truth wife was like, yo, I'm not cooking for you until you marry me. You tripping. I'm not cleaning until you marry me. You tripping. I don't know what Truth got going on, but I know most of the men up here, I would assume, was getting every single thing from that woman that they're getting the second that they put a ring on her finger. It doesn't change anything, if that makes sense. Do you understand that?
Yeah. Most women, like a woman that could cook, if she know how to cook, she want to cook for you that first week. Like anything she's really good at, she want to do ASAP. So I ask this question a lot, and women would be stunned. What's one thing that a man would get if he married you that he didn't get before y'all got married? And that'd be stunning them. That'd be stunning them. They'd be like, damn.
What he said though, Naeem, though, before you clean that up though, because y'all not. Akira, if you gonna cook, you got to cook. You can't, like, if you got him somewhere, you got to cook. And Aaliyah, we don't even know what your voice sound like. But anyway, let me get back to what I was saying. This brother made it seem as if men only want to do commitment because it's what their women want. That is exactly what we took from that. So if that is not what you're saying, please clarify that.
That is exactly, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying if men had the option, right? If the option was there for men to do whatever they want, they're going to do it. Even if it's not every day, even if it's like they're going to do it at some point. You saying no, Akira, so you know men better than me. Okay, I dig it. All of your niggas, all of them would have not took the opportunity, huh?
But y'all critique women all day, so like I know woman, so let her do her thing.
But hold on though, because we gotta listen. We can sing together. We can't talk together because I want this to be crystal clear, and so we can be all the way situated with this. So, are you saying? I'm gonna ask again. Are you saying that the only reason that men get into committed relationships with women is because to appease a woman? That is why they get into committed relationships with women.
Yeah, I don't want to be an absolutist, but for the vast majority of times,
cool. That's it. Naeem, yes or no? We're not gonna make this drawn out because then we're gonna get smack into this. Would you let a woman dictate you getting in a relationship with her just to appease her?
No.
Okay. Hold up. No, hold up. Stop. I'm going somewhere with this. Hot boy twin. Would you get committed to a woman just to appease her?
Nah, I'm not gonna commit to her for that. No, not at all.
My nigga. DJ Hamp, can you turn your joint off of mute? Are you committing to a woman just to make her feel good?
No.
Okay, now hold on, because I'm going somewhere with this, right? I'm married. Hamp's married. I think Hot Boy Twin was. I can't really remember. You was married, or
he got commitment issues.
I got
issues. Okay, cool. But I'm pretty sure Naeem dated women. My dates women. I dated women at one time. Any woman that I've ever committed to, it wasn't. I wanted to lock that down. Like it was something about her. I didn't want nobody that had no access to it. I didn't want to play. It wasn't a her thing that made me commit. Is that a fair assessment for Hamp and Naeem and Hot Boy?
But truth.
I'm asking the other men. I'll let you know. Is that like did you lock a chick down or did a chick lock you down? That's what I'm asking the men.
No, I agree. I actually agree with mine. I agree with mine for the most part. I agree with mine. If we keeping it 100, yes, men propose, but who do you think really wants to be married more? Who do you think is women throw the ultimatum out? If you don't propose to me in the next 6 months, I'm out.
I heard something from Truth.
You know what I'm saying? Like you don't see men saying, "Yo." I'm not saying I would go for it, but I'm saying that's the reality of it.
Truth, I heard something from you.
Yo, you could go to an 8th grade classroom. 20 years from now, what do you want to be? Who do you think is going to say married? The girls or the boys? More girls or boys?
Probably the girls.
For real.
No.
All right then. I tell you right there. That's some female.
There's a component of it, right? That we know as men. She start asking them questions. What are we and shit like that. Mm-hmm. So we take those type of questions, Truth, into consideration when we thinking about considering a relationship. So there is a component of that where they try to influence us to do a thing, so we can hear it. But to your point, we make that decision.
I've never I can only speak about me because I, you know, what I mean, Naeem. I've never in life let a woman run my movie. I've never in life let a woman guilt me or shame me into being in a relationship with her. If we are, first of all, there's no way that these men on here can be the leaders that y'all are supposed to be. And you're going to let a woman that you don't want to commit to, don't see longevity with, be like, what are we? We're sex. I'm fucking you. That's exactly what it is. So unless y'all got a major lying problem, that's the problem.
No. I think truth. I think you're misinterpreting everything, right?
So I asked you 4 times. Hold up.
And I still think
I asked you 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
Are you saying that the only reason that you are committing to a woman is to appease how she feels? And so let me finish. And you answer every time, yes. I am saying I've never in life met a woman that could run my movie. If I've committed to a woman, that's because, and so like I said, maybe I'm a different caliber of man. I've ran across some women I didn't want to play with. I ran across some women I didn't want to juggle. I didn't want to play the hot and cold. I wanted to lock that all the way in, and that's just how I felt.
Yeah.
But go ahead,
so this is my question for you.
Yes, sir.
You said that you wanted to lock that down, right? Was that a woman that you were already having sex with?
Yes, absolutely.
Was that a woman who was already exclusive to you, or was she fucking other niggas?
It's not real until we make that verbal commitment. All that it's not mine until we make that verbal commitment. That is mine.
Got you.
All that I'm fucking you, is this pussy mine? That's not real to me. We adults, we have conversations.
Got you. So what I'm saying is,
because I've had many women tell me the pussy belonged to mine, and it's somebody else's right now.
Got you. So from my perspective,
yes, sir.
When I was doing certain things with women, they wasn't fucking nobody else. Even before, I've only asked one woman in my life to be my girlfriend, and that's the one that I'm with now, right? Okay. So first woman I've ever asked to be my girlfriend. When I was with women before, they still knew not to play with me because they knew that if I even smelled another nigga, I'm out. Even if we just
right. That's controlling and weak though. That's controlling and weak. And so what you have to understand is that's why a lot of men don't get chose. You're trying to tell a woman that you're not committed with, that she can't do what she could do, but you could do what you want to do. That's controlling and weak.
I never said
that. Hold up, because he just said, let's be all the way clear, because I listened to him. Your exact words was, a chick knew not to play with me. Rather I was her man or not. If I even smelt another man on her, what the fuck are you talking about?
So you're misinterpreting what I said, right? Okay. I never told her she had to do anything. No woman ever got to do anything. No woman got to be in a relationship. No. Hold on. Akira, I got you, right? So if you know that I'm the type of nigga, right, that if you touch another man, you're not going to smell me. You're not going to be around me. That's the difference between me saying like, yo, I want you to be here, and I want you. No, I'm not telling you nothing. You can do what you want to do. You got free will, but you know that if you want to be around, if I'm gonna touch you. You know you can't touch another man. It's that simple. I'm not telling you what to do. Do whatever you want.
Let me ask you a question.
It's not the same thing.
Kara,
it's not the same.
You go. And ladies, and this is why I life coach y'all, and this is why I save y'all lives. And this is how you women end up in committed situationships looking crazy, because you'll be dealing with a man and you're giving him exclusive coochie, and he's running around doing whatever he wants to do, and he'll tell you, I don't want you in there. My fault. He's so player. He don't got to tell you, but you better know, bitch. You better not be talking or looking or dealing with nothing else, because if I smell it on you, what is that? It's either there are no gray areas in this shit. It's either we do or we don't. But I'm going though. I'm gonna let the ladies cook and Naeem and drink.
Let me say something real quick, because based off what you said, you married your wife because she wanted to get married. You know how that would make me feel as your
wife. It don't matter how it make you feel. It's a fact. The next man you get married to married you because you want to get married. It's a fact.
What? Are you serious?
It's a fact. It is. So
you're making absolute, and you can't speak it absolute. That's what you did. That's not what all men.
That's what you did.
Okay,
some men actually
90% of them. Listen,
90%.
I want to be extremely clear.
Some men want to be married.
I want to be extremely clear. Okay, outside of a man that's religious and all that other type of stuff and all that type of stuff, what I'm telling you is, if he's the type of man who's getting for one, the next man that you're gonna be with is going to get everything from you before you are married anyway. Let's keep it a buck. You're going to fuck him. You're going to cook. You're going to clean. You're going to do all of that, especially if y'all live together.
Getting married.
No, but before you're married, you're going to be doing those things, right?
That's the point in getting married, because you like the way things are. You don't get married for things to change.
I got you. Right now, he's going to put a rock on your hand. Like, the size of the ring on my girlfriend is big as shit. You know why? Because I know I want people to look at her a certain way. I want her to get the feeling that she want to get. Right? I want to when I asked my girl to be my girlfriend, I did it on vacation. We took a trip. We spent there for 9 days, and I did that because I know I wanted her to feel a certain type of way. I did it for her. I didn't do it for me. I took her on vacation for her. I just proposed to her in the Maldives. Most of y'all, I'm just keeping it a buck. You will never go to the Maldives in your entire life. I'm just keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. If y'all do go, send me a picture. Congratulations. I know you get money. I fuck with you, but I'm just keeping it a buck. You know why I did that for her? Because I wanted that for her, and I know she likes things like that. And I want when people see her, I'm gonna be like, she got a good man. Her man fuck with her. Her man do this, that, and the third.
So are you
going back level of confidence?
Hold on, explicit. Wait a minute.
The Holy Grail.
Wait.
Wait.
The Alpha and the Omega.
Mine. So you're saying that you're getting married to your girl because she wants to get married.
That's
in the same breath, you just said you wanted to do all of these things
for her because I know how they will make her. I know how it will make her feel. I know. Listen, and this is y'all should feel the same way. Hold on. Y'all should feel the same way, right? Y'all should care how other men look at your man. So the way that you behave, the way that you dress, the way that you go about yourself in public, you should care. You should be like, yo, I know that I'm putting on for my man. I know that my man. Other guys are gonna look at him and they're gonna respect him just because they're gonna look at me a certain way, right?
Be for real.
So damn, I want my girl to have the same thing, right? The things that I do for her. Women want to get married. I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all.
Men do too.
To a small degree. We don't want to get married like y'all want to get. We can be in a situation and we can do this forever. It don't mean nothing to men. It's a ring. It's not going to change anything.
Well, you don't feel that, but
it doesn't change anything.
Let's even it out. Let's even it out a little bit. Oh, go ahead, Naeem. Sorry.
I agree with him, and I don't at the same time because, all right, for instance, look at like Chrissy and Jim Jones, right? He been with us for 20 years, whatever. If he wanted to be married right now, they would be married. That's just a fact.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's not the other way around. So yeah, women want to be married more than men. Like it's a reason y'all get the little Happy Meals princess sets and stuff. You know, we get toys. But one thing I don't agree with the thing with like if you just friends with benefits with a chick, bro, why can't she get why she got to be committed to you if y'all just friends with benefits? That's what I don't agree with.
Because they respect me.
Yeah,
they respect you.
All right, let me. Bro, so he's saying a lot more, but we're not fully getting everything he's saying.
So if let's say I'm smashed, I ain't gonna. Okay, let's say a chick came over my house yesterday and I smashed. We're not in a relationship, right? But she go and smash another dude tonight. Does that mean she don't respect me, bro? We just smashed it. I got her number off of Hinge. She came through. We smashed. Did that mean she don't respect me if she go get some other dick tomorrow?
Well, I never did the Hinge thing, like that type of dating. But if a woman if a woman has any aspirations to be with you, and she respects you, she like, oh, I'm about to put on from the beginning. From the beginning, I'm gonna put on. She not gonna be fucking around with other niggas.
Like we're not talking like we just smash. We just having fun. We having casual fun.
Even married yet.
It ain't even about being married. But I never was like, if it's a girl that I'm just like, all right, I fuck you, and then I don't talk to you for a while. All right, I don't care what you do. But if I'm consistently hitting you, you're not about to. That's just me. And a woman, and I've never had to communicate that. Like women, they already know. They're not.
So basically, y'all single, but she still can't cheat on you. Got it.
Yeah, and maybe I'm wrong, but
I got it. I got it like that.
That's my situation. I got it like that. I don't know about him. You saw your situation.
That's not player. That's not lame.
It's player.
That's your thing.
It's player for sure.
I concur. Now hold on though, right? Because just give us a second. I know Hamp wanted to land the plane, but I have to say this as a husband, right? I swelled up with pride when I got married. I swear I was so fucking ecstatic to do it. And did I want the wedding to be grand for her? Yes, absolutely. I did want it to be grand for her, but it was grand for me as well. It was a major accomplishment for me as well. The ring size, and my wife ring 9 carats, VVS's. I'm not even going to get into the price because it is somebody's house, respectfully. And so with that being said, I get what you mean that it is more for the woman, but what I'm saying is, as a man, as a leader, as somebody that is very in control of my movie, but also in a partnership, It was one of the best things that I did. I genuinely wanted to be married as well. Like it wasn't, oh, I'm marrying you because I know this is what you want. No, I fucking was excited as shit, picking out the suits, getting my shit together. Like I was excited as fuck. So like I said, maybe that's just you, maybe that's just your thing. And I'm not knocking you, bro. Everybody mindset is different. But I know a lot of men, that's why you see them at the wedding crying. They're
Yeah.
bawling because they're full of emotions. Like you can't tell me that they're finding those tears for the woman. It's not like they just. But that's just me. And I said what I wanted to say. Go ahead, Hamp. Do your thing.
Yeah, so I wanted to get I wanted to say something on it, but Aaliyah hasn't spoken at all. Aaliyah, I just want to make sure. Did you want to speak on this?
I just think that Mon's point of view is being misinterpreted, but I think it's only being misinterpreted because Truth, he
Close the
backed him
door.
into a corner to say that do you do that only to appease a woman? So that word choice of only, meaning that's the only thing that you take into consideration when it comes to marriage. But I think what Truth is saying and what Martin is saying both take a part in getting
Wow.
married. I think women do want to get married more often than men. I think if y'all had the option to have like if there was an option to not be married and still get the things that you would get in a marriage, I think men would still do that.
Okay.
Um
So you said that
but
truth forced,
Damn that.
truth forced Mont into saying,
well you didn't force him, you just asked the question a specific way 4 times. I don't know if
right,
he was hearing you say only, but I heard you say I
Yeah.
heard you like
right,
sticking that only part
But
in
for
he
there.
sure.
said only.
So
Right. So I'm noticing a pattern with Mont, right? Truth can force Mont to say what he wants him to say, just like Mont can be forced into marriage. He can be forced into a relationship. At what point is Mont just going to take control and be like, no, like,
but I
oh,
think that's what you're misunderstanding from him.
Don't
He
let
is
Truth
in
gaslight y'all.
control. He is in control. That's what he's been saying. Like he's in control of his movie as well.
for sure, for
And
sure.
y'all are seeing it as him being like, I guess, the apex predator. He's the holy grail, like I think Explicit has said. Y'all see him being in control of his movie as, I guess, a bad thing or a negative thing. But just like you're saying, you're in control. Like you were like, I don't think he's saying he wasn't happy to be married to his wife. Like obviously he was happy as well. Like obviously, like these things, because he made that choice. If he didn't want to marry her, he wouldn't have just, I don't think he just married her off the fact that she wanted to be married. I think he married her as because she wanted to be married,
Makes a
and he
difference.
wanted to be married as well.
Aaliyah,
So
you
You
smart.
saying more than he did though, so that's what he should
Yeah,
have
that's
said.
what he's been
I
saying though.
think he's
Camp heard
been
it
saying
too.
that the
He
entire
did.
time.
He
I just
did
think it's
say it,
been
and I think my mic was
misconstrued.
Hold
off.
on,
I said that
let her
I
finish.
agreed with what he said.
Let her finish. Let her
Some
finish what she's saying. Let us Aaliyah, go ahead. Finish what you're saying.
No, I just think it was just getting misconstrued through the conversation because it was being honed in on that only part of the question. So it was like we was just speaking from one point of view, and then Truth was adding in that second part that Mont was already including in his depiction, I guess.
Mont, may I ask you a question? Were
Yeah.
you
For sure.
perfectly clear the question of the question that I asked you all 4 times?
Ask it again so I
No,
can.
like when
So
I when I
yeah.
asked you the
I thought I
question, I
was.
can't
Yeah.
even. Yeah, you thought you was, but then again, somebody tried to come and tell you
No.
and me that you didn't
Yeah.
understand clearly what I
Yeah.
said, which is
Yeah.
not an issue, Ali. I love your take on it, but you just try to come up here and defend a man that is he's
No. No. No.
fully
So,
aware of comprehension.
no, I
He
think Aaliyah
I
comprehends.
just.
didn't
But
I
I'm
didn't say
asking
he
you
wasn't
though. But
comprehending.
you
I
I
just
said.
said
see what
that
you're
his
doing. I
point of
think
view
that's what it
got
is.
misconstrued.
But you're saying that he was backed, he was forced, he was coerced into saying what Truth wanted him to say.
Well, I mean, you was trying to make a point. That's why you was asking the question that way.
So
So,
he
I mean,
so he had to
that's
answer
what
it the way
you
that he answered it.
I, I think what Aaliyah is saying that she holistically understood my point.
Oh,
Holistically.
holistically.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
God bless.
everything. Like she understood my point. She was listening to everything that I was saying.
Right.
And what this is what I see. I think that they're purposefully, to some degree, and they may not even know, but I think that they're purposefully misunderstanding my point. The ladies, and I think Truth is also. I think so. But that's what I think. But I want to be completely clear though about this. I'm not saying that I don't want to be married to my woman, right? That to some degree, I may be indoctrinated about with the idea of being married. I always, to some degree, but not to the degree that my woman wants to get married at all, at all. right? And I think that's just most men. Women want these things. Women at a certain point, women might start to mention this more and more, depending on how long y'all together and stuff like that, right? So I'm not saying that I don't want. Like, I'm planning a wedding. I'm engaged. We engaged, but I'm planning a wedding, and I'm excited about certain things that we're gonna get and all that type of. I got a vision for it too. I got a vision for everything. I had a vision for how I wanted to propose. I had a vision for how I wanted to ask her to be my girlfriend. I got a vision for all of these things, but I do them for her.
You said that, yeah.
I want to say something real quick. One, we're gonna let the Maldives comment slide, and two,
that was
great. That was
No, it was not crazy. Do y'all know what the Maldives are?
If I'm lying, tell me. Keep it up.
He's not lying. He's not being hyperbolic when he say that, Naeem.
I mean,
it's a $10,000 trip at least.
Once you go, you realize it's
more than 10,000.
I mean,
I'm saying
I'm not going to say my profession. I'm not going to say my profession and where I've been, but that's cool. But anyway, but I just want to.
Remember, 800 people watching.
Where you stay at?
800 people watching.
Where you stayed at? I'm curious.
We stayed. Damn. All of 10 years ago.
You said, you don't remember your resort?
No.
That's crazy.
You know how much I travel?
You got it. Explicit. You don't gotta. Not me. You don't gotta convince me.
I don't remember.
You don't gotta convince me.
I didn't mean to start that, but I don't want to turn this to a flex battle.
You got it.
I don't want to turn this to a flex battle because
you said nobody ever went. She went.
She don't remember the resort. You don't remember the resort. Come on, you said you travel and you don't remember the resort.
She went.
You know how much I travel?
You're right. I'm just gonna leave it. You right.
I don't remember all the places I stayed. All I've been either, so that don't mean
I'm not an asshole. So when you
travel a lot, when
you take a 24-hour flight and y'all telling me that I don't know where I be going. Come on now, get out of here.
I don't. All the countries I've been to on my wall right there. I've been to 40 of the 50 states.
Yeah, but you was backpacking in them countries. I'm talking about getting money shit. Like I ain't talking about backpacking like staying in a little we ain't talking about none of that.
You said nobody.
I'm talking about business class, first class. I ain't talking about I ain't traveling no 2-day flight in a regular seat.
I travel a lot. I've been to a lot of countries. I do not remember everywhere I stayed. I usually stay in Marriott properties because that's where I get all my points from. But I can tell you that I don't remember.
Hey yo, I'm sure
I've been well traveled since I was in my 20s. So what the fuck did that mean?
Explicit. You right. I'm never gonna forget the resort I went to, and I'm never gonna. You right.
I can't even tell you the resort I just stayed in when I literally.
I can say the resort I stayed at,
and I can't tell you where the hell I stayed.
You right. You right.
I can say the resort I stayed at.
Damn.
No, Millie, you won't forget in 10 years though.
All right, come on. Hey, can we? All right. We get it. We get it. If you've been cool. We like it. Next topic. Hamp, go ahead. My fault.
Hey man, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, man. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Yo, Truth, let's get to this, man. Share my screen, right?
I got you. Oh, my fault. Let me give him a little bit. But yo, make sure y'all do hit the likes though. Like he said, like, share, subscribe, man. Get in here on the conversation. If you like in the chat, if you like the conversation, make sure y'all hit the super chat, super stickers. That's the dollar signs at the bottom of the screen. Definitely share. Definitely like. Make sure y'all turn your notifications on. We do this every Sunday. This shit is. I got tears in my eyes. This shit is crazy.
Salute to mine, man. I love it.
Yeah, my shit.
I wish I was on here earlier, man. I would have answered them questions.
But
bro, nigga.
but anyway,
shit too, just to let y'all know.
But the brother want me to share the screen, and so we actually want to get into this topic. So, like I said, I don't know if and you want to talk about the podcast, correct? The one from a couple of days ago. Is that what we're gonna talk about? I got
it queued up, and particularly that one clip. But we could surf all through it. You know what I mean? We coming up on hour 2. So, you know what I mean? I think it's a good time to get in there.
Absolutely. And so we're about to play a clip, right? And if you have not seen the whole podcast, make sure you guys watch it after this broadcast right here or the stream or whatever the case may be. But we really want to know how you guys feel about this clip. And I'm about to play it right now, I believe.
Yeah. This clip got 11,000 comments.
Wow.
A lot of Black women are lazy.
Wow. Black women lazy? I don't understand. What do you mean by that?
A lot of Black women are lazy. A lot of, and I can't say a percentage number because, you know, I'm no statistic or analytical person, but a lot of Black women want to either be taken care of want to remain on Section 8 in public assistance, or are comfortable being a CNA with the W-2 position, right? And not all, because there are black.
Hold on, but I just got to
okay,
say
you know, they're not all. They're
There's gonna
not
be a
all.
lot of black CNAs that get offended with you saying, with you turning your nose up at CNA. I'm just letting you know.
Because I'm not wiping no shit for $18 an hour. And they're proud of that. Girl, I make $21 an hour. $800 a week. What the fuck you gonna do with $800 a week?
The CNA community is gonna come after you then.
Are they? Yeah. I apologize. Because we do need them. I just would never be one.
Wow. Wow. And I'm gonna let y'all say how y'all feel, and if you haven't watched the whole episode, go watch it. It's called it's titled "Black Women Lazy and Content." But ladies, black ladies, how did you feel about that clip there?
So I think part of the problem with what she was saying was that she's speaking in general, right? Because the percentage of white women who are actually raised to be single, not single, but stay-at-home mothers and wives is way greater than black women. Most black women gotta get out and hustle, gotta get out and go get it, be it CNA, be it whatever, to make ends meet. So for her to make that blanket statement and say that most black women are lazy, I believe she can't speak for all black women, because I mean, girl, what? I don't like the fact that she had to break down black women in order to build herself up. Because every time she would talk about what she was doing, she would talk about how I'm not wiping no ass and I wouldn't be no CNA, but you can come get these cars and I'll build your life and change your life. You don't have to break people down in order to build them up. I feel like that's the crab in the bucket mentality. And she spoke on like where she came from, because I watched the whole episode. She spoke on where she came from, and that was cool. But I don't feel like she still has unresolved trauma that she is now projecting onto black women. Because to blanketly say that black women are lazy, I think black women are some of the most go-getting, hustling, like make something out of nothing ass women that's in the world. Because if you look at the population of white women who sitting at home taking care of their kids, that ain't us.
I agree with you, explicit. I think a lot of successful women forget where they came from. Like, I watched the whole episode as well, and she definitely, like you said, where you come from. I think she didn't even have her parents or whatever. So you forget where you came from now that you done made it to success, that what you deem as success, right? You want to tear down other black women that's in your position that you once was.
And I didn't watch the episode. Did she get more specific when she meant by lazy? Did she go into detail?
She just said Section 8 and CNA. She said most black women is cool with being on Section 8, which indeed I don't think most of them are, but it is some women, and I'm not just saying black, white, because it's white women, it's all type of race women that's on Section 8.
On Section 8.
Women in general do get comfortable with government assistance.
Okay,
yeah, but the crazy part is
when you say women in general, does that also apply to black women?
Yeah.
Okay, so black women are comfortable on Section 8.
Yeah, for sure. It's a lot of women that, and this is coming from a woman that gets government assistance. It is women out here that solely depends on government assistance rather than trying to go get a job. It's women out here that won't go get a job because they say, oh, my rent is going to go up, or I'm going, or like that's really a thing, or they're going to stop my food stamps. So, yeah.
So women in general are lazy.
Yeah, some women. I'm not going to say all women are lazy, because like explicit said, a lot of black women have to get up. We have no choice but to get up and go get it.
Do we need to play the video again just to make sure that everybody like gets exactly what was being said?
I want to say something else.
I was there. So if you need for me to elaborate or put it, in a context that's understandable, I don't mind elaborating neither. But I'll play this, like I said.
Yeah, I think that's why I had asked the question
Hold
when
on,
I got off the mute.
Okay,
Let
it is what it
that
is.
play, Hamp. Let that
Yeah,
play.
because I got something to say with that. Yeah.
Let that play, Hamp, for me. Hamp. I want y'all to really listen, though. Really listen to what's being said, and then I'll give you a deeper dive.
Black women are lazy.
Wow. Black women lazy? I don't understand. What do you mean by that?
A lot of black women are lazy. A lot of, and I can't say a percentage number because, I'm no statistic or analytical person, but a lot of black women want to either be taken care of, want to remain on Section 8 in public assistance, or are comfortable being a CNA with the W-2 position, right? And not at all, because there are black.
Hold on, but I just got to
okay, they're not all. They're not
There'll be a
all.
lot of black CNAs that get offended with you saying, with you turning your nose up at CNA. I'm just letting you know.
Because I'm not wiping no shit for $18 an hour. And they're proud of that. Girl, I make $21 an hour. $800 a week. What the fuck you gonna do with $800 a week?
The CNA community is gonna come after you. Then.
Are they? Yeah. I apologize. Because we do need them. I just would never be one.
Peace.
You would never be a CNA, but you would be a prostitute. It's crazy.
So can I say something real quick?
Absolutely.
I want to.
I watched the whole entire thing, right? And I feel like, I feel like it kills me that black women always talk about other black women being lazy when at the end of the day, once they make it to a certain status of life, it's kind of like they're looking down upon certain. How other black women are maintaining their life. And I feel like at the end of the day, like you can't sit up here and talk about how in one breath you are a prostitute and you did all of these things. Then you want to turn around and say that people that are making an honest living for themselves are lazy. Like that's just the craziest thing to me. So you would much rather a black woman sell coochie
or run off on the plug.
Yeah, or
scam.
Come on now.
Shit like that.
And hold on. Before, because I'm gonna keep letting y'all cook, and y'all make sure y'all hit the like. Hey, Ham, could you play that other clip that we have? Because I think that I referenced to exactly what Miss Akira was just saying. I think that I like that was one of my. Do you have that clip?
We have a few, and I can go right through the Instagram.
Yeah,
so if you want me to just
I believe that it was the one where my exact words was, so what's worst, selling cat or CNA? And I believe that's exactly.
Hey, True. Can I jump in here real quick, True, before you get to that?
As soon as go ahead.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I somewhat agree with her.
All right, stop though, because I'm gonna let because chill, stop. Hold on, there's a way to run this movie. Chill. I knew what you was gonna say. Chill. I'm gonna let you land your plane. Yeah, he's about to find that clip now, and make sure you guys hit the likes. Make sure you guys hit the super stickers as well, man. We are gonna play this clip, and we just want to know how y'all feel, man. This shit is. You gotta go watch the full episode. Did you find that clip? Is it ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So truth, so let me know if this is the right one. Is this the right one? I'll play it a little bit.
No, not that one. It says literally, what's worse, selling cat or
you like playing?
Not the plan with the butt joint. Not that one. Look, not the plan. With the butt joint. It might be on my podcast page. What's worse, selling cat or
Maybe
I forgot how you named it. I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, it was literally hold up. Go scroll a little bit.
Where is it?
Keep going down a little bit. I guess I don't have it up there anymore. I got Wasabi up there. We're not gonna talk about. We should have talked about that one. All right.
Is it one you sent? I'll look through the ones you sent. Give me a second, and then I'll see if I can find it real quick.
Wow. But anyway, how about we get to that one
where
it says
black women?
No, not that one. Where basically she talked about. Hold up, I'm about to tell you. Keep going. Right there. Yep, right there. Click. What did she just say? Let's.
You like playing with men's booties? Do you like when they play with yours?
I love it. I prefer it. I don't really like vaginal sex.
You like anal sex more?
I do. I don't. I can't name too many times where I have climax off of vaginal sex.
Right.
Yeah. It's just not. And I don't like big dick. Like, but it hurts your mouth when you're sucking it. It stretches your shit all out. I'm 45 almost. and you know, it still looks like I'm 17, 18 years old down there.
So you've had more anal sex than vaginal sex in your life?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Definitely more anal than vaginal, and I've been pleased more that way than the other. Just like I can be pleased by pleasing a woman, you know, by giving oral to a woman.
You just like the dominant. You just like the dominant. It's just
I do.
So do you peck men as well?
I have.
And how was that experience for you?
I love it.
All righty, I'm going. I'm gonna let y'all do what y'all want to do with that, and we got more clips, but I'm gonna let y'all just do what y'all want to do with that. I'm out the way.
Melly, since you had so much to say, I'm gonna let Melly need to cook.
Melly said he agreed with her. So
yeah.
Well, this is a whole different clip. We ain't going back.
Let us hear the explanation. Let us get the explanation, Mel.
All right, let's go with the first one. Just like, you know, just all those comments that a lot of females, you know, y'all disagree with that. This is part of the problem. Y'all, anything that holds females accountable, of course, y'all disagree with. There's really no if and buts about it. There's really kind of sort of no safe way to say anything negative amongst a female, especially black women. And when we send up here, because we're going to specifically talk about black women, because that's what the clip was. So we ain't going to go off talking about, well, white women, the conversation was black women. Literally, y'all took a portion of what she said. Because if y'all heard the clip and heard it exactly, she did clean it up and said some, not all, but the only thing y'all heard was CNA, black women, lazy, and y'all ran with it. That is a big problem. The fact of the matter is, we ain't going to act brand new like this is something that a lot of men haven't been saying about a lot of black women. A lot of black women are lazy. Just because y'all work doesn't mean you're not lazy. Let's make sure that's understood. But the fact of the matter is, yes, many black women are lazy. This is the same thing that many men been saying about a lot of black women for the longest of time. Many black women are lazy. They just entitled. They expect to just get and receive and not reciprocate anything. Y'all want daddies. Y'all don't want husbands. Y'all want sponsors. Y'all don't want men. Y'all want men to lead only when it's convenient for y'all. So we're not going to get brand new like this is something new. Y'all just don't like it because of the simple fact that she said black women, CNA, lazy. It doesn't matter what she said before. It doesn't matter that she said this or that. Y'all even heard her in the clip. She said it twice. She said, not all. I'm not sure exactly the percentages, but y'all still ran with it. And this is exactly the same issue that we've been talking about for who knows how. Yes, I did.
Okay, because she said it more than once.
We also said that we agree with her that some black women are lazy. We did. I know.
I can't wait to talk, yo. I can't wait.
So let me ask
I said that I agree with her on that.
Mel, let me ask you a question if you don't mind.
Go ahead, boss.
If you had to take like a stronger stance than she, would you say a majority or a minority are lazy?
You know what? That's actually going to be a kind of sort of a difficult way to answer that, because that's actually where the problem is. If we sit up here talking about how, it's like it's a good majority. We're not saying all. It's a good majority that it is. Why? Because they show it.
Majority. Okay.
Yeah, it's a good majority. It's probably way too many.
Are you basing that Mel off of the black women that you know in your life personally?
No.
Because where I come from, we get up and we make shit happen.
You get ready to change it. You get ready to change the dynamic. You get ready to change the dynamic because you just asked it.
No, that's what, because I'm basing it off from what I know, like from me.
But that's the same
thing that I can base it from.
That's
I can't base it on from what I don't know.
To me, that's an opinion. That's your opinion. And that's because you. What you mean now? You're basing
about something that you
because you're basing it off of your percent. Nothing is 100% facts. No, exactly. Nothing is 100% fact. That's when you start saying not all, some. It's the language itself speaks for it. The problem is when we sit up here talking about holding black women accountable, you disagree. It's almost like even saying, just to give you a good fair thing, when women say, "Oh, we want a man to talk to us, not at us." But just to keep it real quick, what is a good example of how to talk to a woman on a positive side and a negative side without y'all feeling like it's being an attack? Many of you can't answer that.
Effective communication. If you cannot communicate with a
But
woman,
is that what is that? Can you answer? No, don't shift it. Can you just answer the question? How do you properly say one on a positive side and a negative side? What is the especially the negative side when we saying, hey, look, you acting kind of lazy. How can I say that to you or any female without you feeling attacked, without you saying that I'm talking at you? Answer that.
There is a way to say everything. I take constructive criticism very well. If you don't have a woman in your life who you have ever been able to communicate to, who has never taken accountability, who always feels like she's being attacked, you should look in the mirror, because what that is saying to
You
me
answer the question. How do you say, hey, exactly? You shift out. We first of all, that woman. Let's put that out there. All I asked you was, and I use that as an example specifically because the lady literally said some, and she said not all, and y'all keep skipping over that. Y'all only hearing and talking about. She said black women seeing crazy.
No, we're not skipping over that. We never skip over that.
No problem. Can you answer my question? I'm not gonna argue. Remember, I'll let y'all. I'm not gonna cut you. Can you just answer the question? How can a man, just for an example, say something to you in a negative term, like, "Hey, sweetheart, I think you lazy"? How can give us a phrase?
He can say it just like that. He can say it just like that. That's fine.
It's about how you say it.
Like,
not what you say.
just be wanting
You
to
don't
go
approach
east
somebody
anyway.
and call them lazy. Lazy is a negative term. You starting it off wrong.
Yeah, well, it is the truth.
I ask you this: what about being a CNA is lazy? Because we do need CNAs, and they work harder than nurses. We do need CNAs. So what about being a CNA is lazy? Because they work the same hours as the RNs do.
Well,
You're
has
missing
Wasabi
the
or
fact that we
Aaliyah
saw
spoke
the
on this?
whole episode, and that we watched her tear women down in order to build herself up. Like, we saw that.
Kira spoke.
Like, it was more to it than that.
Let's get the opinions of everybody, so then everybody can be included. So I know Hot Boy's trying to say something. Aaliyah, Wasabi hasn't spoke on it yet. Aaliyah, what you think? Then we'll go to Wasabi, then Hot Boy. You're on mute. Oh no, yeah. Sorry.
I think what she had to say was accurate. We started getting somewhere when I was asking, I think, Tamia questions. We got to the point where we can agree that there's a majority of women who are lazy or who can come off as lazy. I just don't think that lazy is inherently a negative word. I think it's just a word that is taken negatively when it's said. So it's just taken that way. I don't think it's inherent, like it has a negative connotation. I think it's more of an action word. So it's like you want to correct the behavior. It doesn't mean that it's wrong or like it's bad behavior, but like something to correct. And I don't think that if there's something that you need to correct, that it's necessarily negative. It's just something you have to work on.
Okay, so you're saying women are lazy, and so by proxy, if women are lazy, black women would be included?
Yeah, because we're women.
And you're saying, yeah, so I agree the connotation is negative, but the denotation is an action that can be fixed.
Yeah.
Okay. So even Aaliyah is seconding what Melly's saying and saying that the majority of women are lazy regardless of race. In this particular example, we're talking about black women, however. Does the laziness show up different, Aaliyah? Does it matter more if black women are lazy as opposed to white women, as an example? Does it hit different?
I think it hits different for black women because we shouldn't, like we was never in a position to where that was like, I guess, a luxury for us. Like we didn't have to work and we didn't have to do these things. So we shouldn't be lazy. Like we should already understand like there's work that we have to do and we should want to show up in every aspect that we need to show up in. So when it comes to like dating and relationships, we shouldn't want to be taken care of, just solely taken care of. Like we should want more than that. And I think just other women was afforded a specific luxury of not necessarily having to work all the time. So I think that black women sometimes want that, and it comes up in our expectations and our relationships for men.
So I just want to say And just to give a little bit more context, because I also agree with Aaliyah as well. Um, she was saying, right, if you go watch the whole video, do I think that black women are lazy? No. I would not say that I believe that the majority of black women are lazy. The black women that I grew up around, they were go-getters. The black women that I grew up around, they made something out of nothing, right? But we have also seen, let's just be real, but we've also seen some women of color, and I can only speak on women of color because that is what I've dated and that is the environment that I was raised in. So I don't want to make it a color thing, but I can speak of what I know, right? I can't speak of white women and Latinas, but I can speak of black women. And we've also had women who do believe that they don't have to do anything but be pretty. They do believe that they don't have to do anything but be born a woman. They do believe that as long as they have coochie, then that should be enough and that everything that they want and desire should be dropped right in their lap. Now, to give a little bit more context to what she was saying, because do I feel as though she had to have such like a distaste for the CNA thing? No, because she did actually go in depth about her dislike about CNA, right? She did say that a CNA mindset is the bottom of the barrel mindset. And in actuality, right, and this is what she was saying because she expounded. She was basically saying that why is that the ceiling for black women? Like, why don't you want to at least be a RN? Why don't you want to be a LPN? Why don't you want to like level up? Why would you just be okay with being a 20-year CNA, a certified nurse's assistant? Why she said that she could not get with ever letting somebody dictate what she's paid or how much money she can make, and she wasn't comfortable with somebody putting a ceiling on her. So I'm not here to bash her or beat up on her. That's why I said I don't even mind expounding. And when you kind of put it that way, because I am an entrepreneur, because I am self-made and self-paid, I get it. And I feel like a lot of times when you say things that people don't like, or you say things that don't make people feel good about what it is that they do or the position that they're in life, it comes off as offensive. But I don't believe that the truth hurts. I believe that the accountability does. And so she triggered a lot of people who are okay with mediocrity. And my plane has landed, and y'all can see how y'all feel.
Yeah, I don't think Akira spoke. Wasabi, Hot Boy. I don't know if y'all got in on this yet.
Wasabi.
I don't know. I feel like in some people's book it's mediocrity and some it isn't. Some she went to school, she did her years in school, she doing the work she wants to do. Like, I mean, like you said, you're an entrepreneur, so in your eyes it's something totally different from what she
I
sees
wasn't knocking
herself.
it though. I'm not get money however you get money. So I wasn't knocking it, but I understand it from both. You know what I mean? But go ahead, I'm listening.
Yeah, so I'm saying, like, so, you know, like, I just feel like that's, well, if a person picks that as their career, then obviously they don't see it as mediocrity. They spent their time in school and did what they have to do to get their job. Um, you know, like I said, so I don't know. I just don't like the fact that she kind of singled it out to black women back to back. I mean, like, you could figure it out to women or do whatever, but as
Oh man, we lost her.
Yeah,
Okay, I feel like the message was the message.
I
She
can't
couldn't
hear.
get back. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I feel like the message was the message.
I can't
Her
even hear.
delivery was the delivery. We still got the message though. So basically, a lot of women is lazy when it comes to black women, but at the same time, she didn't say percentage. I'm fortunate to date a lot of women that's black who have been successful running their own businesses. But the problem is, yes, women can get content, comfortable, and complacent. Yeah, when I go to the gym, the majority of women in there is not black. So yes, when it goes to being a black woman, being deep into her workout skills, we lacking in that department. We is the highest obese out. So at the same time, yes, go get her. Yes, because like explicit said, a lot of women have to get out there and go hustle and go get it because they're forced to do it. They don't have nothing else to do, so they gotta be strong. They got to, because if they fall one day, they behind on every bills. There's nobody there to pick them up. But yes, she didn't get to the numbers, and yes, everybody knows some lazy people, but I'm blessed to say that if I'm dealing with a woman, she gotta match my hustle. She gotta be trying to go grind. If she see me getting up every morning at 4, 5, 6 in the morning and going to the gym, if she ain't messing with me like that, I'm cutting the bitch off. You can't mess with me if you're not trying to do your thing. I don't like a lazy woman, but I do know some women who be like, hey, can you give me 500? Can you give me this? My daddy called it eye troubles. She always, I need something. I need this. I need that. No, if you see me grinding hella hard, let's go get this money together. So truthfully, the lady was right, but her delivery to some people triggered her. But if you're going to be a CNA, it's a stepping stone. Why would you want to be a CNA for 20 years? Let's do level up, but everybody ain't meant to get to that next level. We do need soldiers. Everybody can't be a general. That's what I can say.
But is that considered lazy? A person who gets up to go to work every day, even though she is CNA, that's lazy?
It all depends on what you really look at late, and that's what we're talking about. It all depends. Everything shifts from person to person. Just because you work and you still can go to work and still be considered lazy. There's a lot of people that go to work, come home, and expect and don't want to do shit else. They go to work because they have to. Let's be honest. We know
don't even do their job.
Is that lacking ambition or is it lazy?
Hold on.
Lazy mean I don't want to do none of that shit. I don't want to work. I don't want to do
But truthfully, that's what I'm saying. See what I just said? It all depends on the person's. Everybody's version of lazy is something different. Just like when you said, just like what Tamia just said, you got people. We all got them. We got people at the job. They lazy, man. Come on, we ain't gonna sugarcoat this shit. They lazy.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. And that's what the whole thing where it comes to, like I said, people keep getting so caught up in the how the person delivered the message and they ignore the message. If you say something just in general, hey, you ain't smelling too good. Just a simple thing, say you ain't smelling too good, you might get triggered from that. But the fact that you stinking up this bitch. Yeah. People get so caught up in sometimes how people deliver certain shit and totally ignore the message. You got a lot of people that don't like the messenger before they say anything. That gets a lot of situations. Though, right? I'm sorry?
The messenger matters though, right?
No. You know what? To be honest, it shouldn't, because you're there just to get the message.
Yeah. Can I say something?
Again, that's just that is just my opinion, but it shouldn't, because you just there to get the message. Not everybody can teach you or show you something. How many times we go to school, we couldn't stand that teacher. That motherfucker couldn't talk right. He probably got an accent or some shit like that. But we know that this motherfucker know everything we need to pass this damn class.
Yeah,
can't stand this teacher. But we got
certain people who just couldn't offer up advice, and I would listen to it. The messenger matters.
Yeah, the messenger does matter.
I'm saying she's speaking on somebody got a dog.
Yeah, I'm about to say the same. It says dog somewhere.
Yeah, I think it's like
Who the fuck is that?
like a kind of a dog, like a small dog or something.
What's up? You got your child loose, man.
Yeah, I think the overarching point is complacency, right? So one thing she mentioned that jumped out to me is when she spoke about somebody doing that same job for 20, 30 years for mediocre money. You know, and then we measure people. We often say, well, how much you make and how much time does it take you to make that? That's why even though teachers are doing a great job, they don't get paid enough. And therefore, many people don't want to do that job. So we often measure people based on how much money they coming in. So in this example, that should really be no different. If a CNA has to do those things that are unbecoming for $20 an hour for 40 years, most people will call that person complacent in that job. Because it's undesirable. I'm just saying how most people process.
To me are two different words. They're not synonymous.
Complacency and lazy?
Yeah.
Can I say something?
They actually
we trying to have somebody.
They actually kind of sort of do go hand in hand. I mean,
even if they go hand in hand, they're not the same. By definition, they're not the same.
Definition, they're not the same.
Somebody to be complacent does not mean that they're lazy.
But that's why I was saying in general, it all depends from person to person how you actually viewing it, and that's why at the beginning, just like even right now, and it's funny to Hamp, because you just literally just said something. Oh man, I lost it. I wish I could have got that in there. But the fact of the matter is exactly just that. People keep getting so caught up on just a certain portion. If I'm not mistaken, Hamp, Didn't she say? Don't y'all have the clip? She literally even cleaned it up at the end, and she said, "Look, we need y'all." She gave a part even saying that. It just said that she wouldn't do it, and she even gave the reasons why. But again, a lot of black females got mad at that because of what?
Yeah.
Because she
Because
literally
she
said
said
that
black.
part.
If she wouldn't have said black, I think
Yeah.
it wouldn't have even
She
been a
would have
thing.
just said women, it would have been a different conversation.
And but again,
Why she can't say black when
why can't she say black? Why can't it be? But why can't it be still the simple fact? Why can't you say
I
black?
mean, I agree. So I don't know.
Why can't you say black? Why? I mean, it's no problem. So is it an exclusion type thing? Is it okay when you do it, but not okay when somebody else do it?
I just think it targets a certain demographic of women, right? So the other women are excluded from it.
So what?
At that point in time, she was just specifically talking about
black women.
Something that led that. That's the point. Is at that point in time, this is what the conversation is about. Like right now, we are specifically talking about this. Is there other people that's lazy? Absolutely. White, black, Hispanic, Latina, Guyanese, Frenchanese, whatever. There are. I think the fact of them as we talking about accountability, and unfortunately, it seems like, and now this is just an opinion, it seems like when we start talking about black women and holding them accountable when it comes to a negative type thing, there's an issue. It's what, that's almost a good question. Why is that?
Melly, can I ask a question real quick?
What's up, boss?
How for the ladies and the guys, right? Explicit. How many black people do you know in comparison to white people?
I mean, of course, I know more black people than white people, but I know a lot of white people.
Would you say that you know a lot more black people than white people, or just is it like 80, 20?
It's my environment.
That's your environment. It's where you grew up at and all that type. Okay. How about you, Melly?
Same.
Tmbr?
Same. I know more blacks than white.
A lot more black people. So I think that it's fair to say that we actually really know black people. And the idea of like we should be commenting on, we don't know them people like that. We know them through maybe our professional experiences. Maybe we got a white friend. Maybe we got two. Maybe we went to school with white people to some degree, right? But the vast majority of our experiences are with our people. So I do think it's okay for us to talk about our people and how we can be better and stuff like that. I want to ask you another question. This is about the hair industry, right? Tmbr, do you have a good beautician or somebody that does your hair?
No, I do my own hair.
You do your own hair. Have you been to beauticians?
Yeah, I have.
Have you had more good experiences, more bad experiences? Do you think that they probably need a lot of work as far as not what the finished product, but their processes and things like that?
I can't really speak on that because I do my hair more than
Got you. I know that a lot of women that I talk to, I speak to, they have issues with the hair industry for black women, right? And it's about inconsistency. It's about entitlement. It's about women who don't want to work. You know, they crazy as shit. Like, oh, this girl, she took my deposit and she canceled on me. Like the craziest stuff I be hearing.
Yeah, they
like,
don't wash and shampoo and stuff like that.
They don't like
so I'm just giving you an example. At least one industry where like a lot of the professionals, like, you know, of our women, they dropping the ball. Like, I don't have no issues with my barber. I don't have no complaints, no issues. We solid. I don't know about the other guys, but me and my barber solid. I don't no issues. I ain't bouncing from barber to barber. I got one barber I had her for a long time. It's, you know, straight like that.
Well, I mean, that's a great thing. But you know what? I mean, even in the chat, let's just segue that way if y'all don't mind. Why is it that when it comes to accountability, it's hard to hold black women accountable? Why is it? I appreciate it, explicit. We going with the chat. We on a live journey. Why is it?
Dog. Somebody answer this question for him because he asks it every week.
I'm just going with the chat said. Man, it's in the chat. Y'all like that? See, truthfully,
I feel like it's not a lack of accountability.
Hold on, me and you talked a couple of times. Is in all honesty, I was only doing that just for that actual reaction. But that is the honest truth of what we was talking about. Just like how you just did that, this was just live on it. When we start talking about that, it's always the issue. It didn't even matter what I was saying. Just the simple fact of holding it's like, why is it? Truthfully, it is a big thing. You almost can say that seemed like it's a mental illness. If you want to be totally honest and taking it almost seems like that. Why is that an issue?
No, I think it's an issue because this accountability stuff, holding women accountable, holding men accountable, this really just became a thing over like a few years ago. Like no one has ever like I think the podcast is what brought the accountability word out. No one was being held accountable for their actions before I think podcast became a big thing.
Right.
So
no, I don't think that. No, I don't think
I
so.
really believe that because it's like a lot of people.
I disagree. Accountability has always been a thing, right?
Yes.
So it's definitely been.
It's been. I think it's been more aimed towards females that started making an issue. I think that's what it is because I think it's the last couple of years. It's probably been more popularized being aimed towards female within the last couple of years because holding us accountable is y'all had head starts on that.
Whether
it's
men or women, it has been a thing. I just think that you're right to me to an extent that in the podcast world and the social media world, yes, it's been exacerbated. But part of this is when we talk about accountability, you can only talk about the people who you know, right? And I can only talk about the people who I know. The people who I know take accountability. So what I'm saying, see, you laughing. You did me just like I did you.
No, because I think that's that I think is an issue with the accountability because everybody say the people around them hold them accountable.
Everybody
that's
don't say that.
True.
Everybody don't say that. There's a lot of people who don't take accountability, right?
Clearly.
I agree that
Do women hold women accountable? Do you see that very often? Because we can go down everybody's timeline right now, and I promise you, we'll probably pull more situations where men got to get held accountable than females.
What it really started with, right? If we may be all the way transparent and real with this, I think that what happened was you had a lot of women coming on this internet with a whole bunch of grievances and a whole bunch of something to say about everything that black men did. It was a whole bunch of black, bitter, dissatisfied women that was coming on this internet, and black men ain't shit, and all black men are gay, and no black men provide, and black men hate black women, and blah 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 blah, right? And we had to take it like a grain of salt. We had to literally all you hear is his dick ain't big enough, he ain't rich enough, he ain't tall enough, he don't fight good enough, he don't got no bodies, he don't. And then what happened was you got men that were tired of it, and men are saying that's cool, right? We can highlight what it is that black men don't do, and we took it. We took it on the chin. But as soon as you mention anything about a black woman and the mediocrity or what she lacks, it's automatically a problem. We never hear about black deadbeat moms because they exist.
Yeah,
we never hear about we never hear about how black women are out here beating up on men. We never hear about how black women are out here setting up men. We never hear about how these black women will get on this platform and lie on men, lie about sexual assaults and everything else under the sun. And black men were just taking it. Black women can get on this internet and talk about a man going bald, but as soon as you speak about a woman having a wig is a problem. A black woman can get on this internet and talk about a man's skin not being perfect, but as soon as you mention something about her makeup is a problem. A black woman can get on this internet and talk about a man's penis size or erectile dysfunction, but if you say she got a big dry ass coochie, then it's a problem. And so when we really get a woman can get on here and say she don't want to scrub. I mean, they had anthems about it. They had anthems about it. I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. They had anthem on top of anthem on top of bash on top of bash when it came to black men. But as soon as a black man gives any type of pushback, all of a sudden he's sassy. All of a sudden he's met with this homosexual rigmarole. All of a sudden he has to be less of a man. And the harsh reality is a lot of these women will try to emasculate a black man or equate him to being a homosexual whenever he's actually able to articulate himself like a man. Ooh, one thing I don't like about a man is when he can talk back. What do you mean? What do you mean? And so that is where this is coming from. It's not that. Let me finish. Black men love black women. That's the thing. And it really grinds my gears because I'm a black man that really appreciates everything that a black woman does. But I think that we try to put an umbrella over all black women. And the harsh reality is this: there's a major difference between a black woman and a black bitch. Those are two different things. And there's going to be a lot of people that get offended, but that's the harsh reality. Y'all want to put them all under an umbrella, and then well, somebody wanted and so with that being said, like we have to really be able to differentiate exactly what it is that we're talking about. Women beat up on men all day. Men have it the worst. I seen a post the other day and it pissed me off. It said the black woman is the most unprotected creature in the world. Are you fucking kidding me? When's the last time you seen black women every day getting pulled over, beat by cops, and got a fear to get shot in their face just when they see a white man? The black man is the most underappreciated, most underrespected person in America. Do you know what is the most tore down person in America? A black man with confidence. As a black man, you're not even allowed to be confident. You're not even allowed to love yourself. You're not even allowed to say, you know what? I am good at what I do, and I want to celebrate me being good. You need to be humble. That's too much. You're arrogant. You're cocky.
I'm only allowed to be gay.
We not allowed to do nothing.
And Aaliyah said the most prolific fucking thing out of the whole chat. She said black men are only celebrated when they're gay.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all praise that shit. Oh, you go, girl.
And all of that.
I don't.
But anyway, I just wanted to say that. Make sure y'all hit the likes, man. Turn the fucking chat up. We here. I'm gonna rock with y'all if we gonna rock tonight. Hit the likes. Make sure y'all definitely turn the chat up, man. Make sure y'all hit the super stickers. Y'all want real conversations? We gonna do it. Mia, you have the floor. Go ahead.
I got a question. So is it safe to say that black women don't know how to be accountable because society has made it okay for them not to be? Like no man has ever. So that's to answer Mel question. He asked,
"No, that's not it. We are attacked for holding you women accountable. We are beat up.
So that means y'all don't.
So you have to understand this. Let me cook. You have to understand this, right? Women, especially black women, this is one of your favorite sayings. So you crucify yourselves. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. Women want to pick and choose, right? Because that's what happens out here. And we can even switch gears, right? We can even switch gears. Do you know how many women dip toes in the street? Like they'll be out here getting men robbed. They'll be out here getting men set up. Do you know how many women go out and because they can't shut their fucking mouth or get their man murdered? Because you want to cross that line of when you want to be a woman and when you want to be a man instead of always being a woman. And so it's literally that thing of when you cannot pick and choose when you want to be a woman and when you want to be a man, because we're not given that grace. We don't ever get to have a soft space or I'm just a man. It doesn't work like that for us. Women lack accountability because naturally black men want to protect black women. So we do give y'all grace and we do try to excuse your toxicity and we do try to excuse. Oh, yo, hey, bro, I know she just cussed you out, but you know she's that black. Never mind. But go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm gonna let y'all go.
No,
I ain't hold on one time.
I agree with that. I
never got to talk at all.
You want to see how a lot of y'all and truthfully how y'all sometimes I believe y'all even be knowing this, because when it comes to when we talking about this type of stuff, if every time we bring up if any of you females have a son, would y'all want y'all son to go through the same thing? Oh, now y'all change the story. Oh, y'all want y'all son to be treated like this, but y'all want us to pander a good female, pander a trash ass female, but you won't want your son doing that. So y'all be knowing kind of sort of how the rules should go, but it seems like y'all do it a lot when it's convenient. Y'all like a lot of black men. Y'all want black men to be certain when it's convenient. Oh, a black man need to know how to lead. Well, is it leading when y'all can manipulate his leadership?
No,
like it's a lot of different ways where this can go.
Women accountable more.
How can you hold the female accountable if she's not willing to even accept it? When it comes to accountability, y'all will make sure
you're dealing with a woman that is not willing to accept accountability. Leave her the fuck alone. It's that simple.
But
can I never say?
Go ahead, Naeem.
I never spoke on the topic at all.
Go ahead. Well, go ahead.
This topic still going.
Go ahead, Naeem. Speak.
Hey, yo, anybody that speaks like the girl in the podcast and agrees with her, you sound like a black Republican. You're a black Republican. You sound just like you probably one of them dudes that voted for Trump. That's like the ones black women are lazy, black women are welfare. Saying that is the equivalent of saying black dudes with dreads are in a gang. For every woman,
that's not the same at all.
Say it again.
To me? Are you referring to me?
Whoever agrees with her. So if the shoe fits, then whoever. Well, hold on. Let me talk. I never spoke. Saying a black woman, for every black woman I know on welfare, I can name a young black dude that gangbang or sell drugs. It's really no difference. Like, And something on my said, well, we're around mostly black people. If you're around mostly black people and black women, then that's of course you're gonna think that's all you, because that's all you can relate to. You don't live around white trash that's on welfare, so you can't talk about them. You don't live near trailer parks and shit like that, you know. So if all that's like, as a dude I know actually hate his baby mom, and so we go back and forth on Facebook. He be like, yo, be honest, when you see fights on YouTube, who mostly fighting? Black women? I'm like, bro, most people I follow are black. So yes, I'm gonna see more black people, black women fighting. I'm gonna know more ratchet black people because that's where I live. I live in Newark, New Jersey my whole life. What am I supposed to see? What am I supposed to see? Like, so I think it's corny when you only mention black woman. The biggest gold digging history was probably Nicole Smith. Like, what Latino women set people up? Like, I think it's corny when you just specifically name black people. That's corny, and like I just think that's really corny. Because if there's nothing that black women do that Latino women don't do. It's not a single thing. It's not a single thing black women do that Puerto Rican women don't do. So
I think
you can't name
they
anything
already
either.
cleared that up, Naeem.
Yeah, Naeem was just he wanted to respond. So Naeem just wanted to respond.
He wanted to respond, so
his phone was
he
messed
way
up.
behind on some stuff.
His phone was messed up
You got a lot of
earlier,
trauma.
so he's
Melly
making
got a lot
point.
of trauma in his life, so he got a lot of trauma. You can tell he has a lot of
The
trauma.
conversation.
When it comes to, he has a lot of trauma when it comes to black women. So
No, see, now that's a projection, King. But the fact of the matter is, no, I had trauma, yeah. But the difference is, I can actually speak more guidance and wisdom than you.
I don't think
Clearly,
you.
we can.
Well, I don't know. You're probably older than me, but that don't necessarily mean
I
wisdom.
am.
That doesn't mean wisdom. But keep going.
No, but are you selective with what you're trying to hear? Because I don't. Matter of fact, nah, because this will go a different direction. So go ahead. I'm gonna let you go ahead and finish it.
Bro, I listen to you for about 3 weeks now. Everything you say is black women is black woman that. So you do have a little trauma. You do. It's there. It's there.
All right, this is the second time. So now I'm going to listen to what you're saying. Listen to what the topics are. If we sit up here talking about what black women are doing, the conversation is going to be aimed where? At black women. We ain't say anything about what men doing. Then I will start talking about the men. You actually sit up here thinking like somewhat of how the females is, man. If we talking about a female, then we're conversations about a female. So it's going to look like, oh yeah, Melly, the only thing you're saying is black women. Every conversation for the most part that we've been talking about has been about a black woman. Now, if you start talking about three-legged midgets and who like midget porn, then you will here start speaking about that. So basically you having a selective type of hearing and mindset, dude. You got to pay attention to everything. The same way how we were just talking about it earlier. You can't select and pick what's convenient. If the topic is about stealing, then you're going to hear about that. But if only you're talking about certain things, what you think the conversation is going to be about? I'm not going to drip off and start talking about what white people doing. We ain't have a conversation on that yet.
You had. I've been on here with weeks. You never ever.
I have been on here with you a few times, and you do be a little triggered for sure.
And even when like
unable to take accountability.
Yeah.
Hold on. What you say, Aaliyah? Turn your stuff up. I
What
mean,
you
I
say,
get it.
Aaliyah?
The tone
Aaliyah's
is
trying to.
dope.
Yeah.
But go ahead, Aaliyah. Just a
I'll
little bit louder.
So Aaliyah's trying to
This
redirect
is
back to the original conversation about the accountability.
this is a bigger
Melly.
conversation on why black women can't take accountability, because there will be black men like Naeem, I think that's your name, that would try to skirt, like take us off the point. There will be black men that also partake in not staying on topic and speaking to what we're speaking about. This is why black women are able to dodge accountability. It's not just women gatekeeping the women, it's also men that enable bad behaviors from women. And I think this is a
That
great
goes back to
example.
what I said too about it starts with the men not holding them accountable. Yeah, I definitely agree.
I don't think it starts with the man. I think men enable
No,
it.
I
I
wouldn't say
think it
start
starts
either.
with women. I think we as women should hold each other accountable. We shouldn't rely on men to hold each other accountable for what we choose to do as women. We shouldn't rely on them for that.
Is your plane landed?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Tamia, you wanted to say something? Did you want to say something?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like no, we do need men to hold us accountable too, because you're not sleeping with your friends. you're not sleeping with women unless that's the way that you swing. But you have to have a man in your life that holds you accountable as well from a man's perspective. So I
I
think
agree.
I agree
I
with you.
agree.
Yeah, I agree with you. But I do feel like we need men to hold us accountable too, for
I
sure.
do. I agree that we also need men to hold us accountable as well for it to be effective. But I don't think we should rely on men to
For
hold us
sure. For
accountable
sure.
for us as women to hold each other accountable. So we shouldn't wait for them to hold us accountable to then hold each other accountable. We should already be holding each other accountable because we're women. Like
Yeah.
we're women, so we should want to do better as women, and we shouldn't need men to tell us what's better for us. We should just know what, like, we should be able to do that for ourselves, irregardless of what men are doing or what they're
Right.
saying or what they're going to do about it.
And what about
Yeah, I
self-reflection?
agree.
Like, what about like us looking in the mirror and
No,
realizing that this is some fuck shit that I'm doing? Like, what about like self-accountability, right?
for
Because
sure.
like I feel like we're talking about men and women, but like, what about you? Like, you know that you on bullshit. Like, when do we look in the mirror and be like, yo, I like, cause I hold myself accountable a lot, and so at this big age, I'm 40. I don't need for somebody outside to tell me I'm on bullshit. Like at this big age, I know when I'm on bullshit. And this is the crazy part. I'm so in tune with the bullshit that I be on. I'll be like, you know what? I'm on bullshit and I don't mind being on that today. So that's another thing. Like a lot of people be on cruddy like stuff, right? And they really don't care. But then like, you know, we'll talk about, oh, I'm just a boy or I'm just a girl or I didn't know. No, I knew. Not only did I know what I was doing, I like doing what I'm doing. That's why I'm doing it. You know what I mean? And that's a different level of accountability as well. But go ahead though, Ham.
You know, I think Naeem was trying to respond, but he was on mute. So
Oh
I
shit, my
just wanted to
fault,
make sure
Naeem.
he got.
I apologize. Let me take you off mute, brother. Hold on. Go ahead, Naeem. My fault, brother.
Um, I think I was damn. I can't. Oh, I can't remember what I was saying. But pardon me for not shitting on black women. If that's the thing, pardon
Why are
me.
you
But I didn't get
seeing
the memo.
us
I
holding
didn't get the
black women
memo.
Come on, Leah,
accountable
let
as
him go.
shitting on black women?
You
Like
So
conflating
you
so,
two
so
shouldn't
let
you
me
things.
shouldn't miss
so
those
let me ask you
parts.
this. Let
You
me ask you
shouldn't
this.
miss those
Let
things,
him.
those little things
How
that
Yeah,
is a
you
let him
woman?
go.
mentioned.
Hold up, baby. Let him go. No, go ahead,
How
Naeem.
is a woman being a CNA not having like explain that because you seem to be in agreement with that lady and whoever agrees with us. So tell me how that's not taking accountability. Go ahead.
Are you gonna let her answer? I'm gonna let her go. You all right? Go ahead, Aaliyah. Please answer the question, Aaliyah.
I think she was just like speaking to a specific set of black women. So she was talking about CNAs in like specifically, like that's just what she was talking about. I don't think she was doing it in a way to single them out. I just think that is her example for
Example.
what she was trying to express.
Is your plane landed?
Yes.
All right, Naeem, get your. Go ahead, brother.
Um, I feel like almost every like with the CNA thing. Okay, so a woman in CNA for 20 years. I guess she don't want to be a surgeon, right? But it's teachers that have been teaching for 20 years, right? And did that automatically mean they should go be principal? You know, should try to be a principal?
I feel like you're skipping steps. So, like, your first example, I think you said a CNA. Why would they want to be a surgeon? Like, those are two different fields. So, a CNA may be to a registered nurse, an RN. That is that can be something that CNAs strive for. When it comes to teachers, you could be a pre-K teacher and want to teach first and move up to first grade,
Yeah.
or
That's not
move
moving
up.
up though. That's not.
That
That's
is
just a
move
different
that
grade.
it
That's
it's
just a different
moving
grade.
up. It's
She's just
moving up.
saying trajectory.
Yeah, you're literally moving to a different grade. You're moving up in what you have to teach
But
people.
the pay doesn't go up.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is for teachers,
I
but
know.
it might go up depending on grade. But
I know. I've been
I
in the,
know it goes up when you go from teacher to professor. So it does go up when you change, when you move up in certain roles.
I just I just feel like I said, I can't deal with the I don't like the stereotype guys. Like it's a certain kind of guy. Like it's a couple words. Like once I hear you say a word, I know you're a corny guy. Like dudes that use the word pookie, you use 304, you are definitely a corny ass nigga. You a corny nigga. Anybody that talk like that, and those are the kind of niggas that's in the comments right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like those, like, so I just can't do that, bro. Because like I know black women. I worked at. I'm a public school educator. I did it for 15 years, and I worked at schools where everybody in administration was black, principal, vice principal, everybody. So I just can't do the why a black woman. I can't do that, yo. Like I just can't. I can't do it.
I think you're doing black women a disservice not trying to be able to hold us accountable. It's a disservice when you can acknowledge there's bad behaviors that we partake in and don't want to necessarily hold your women accountable. I
I
think that
do.
that's
I
part
do.
of
If
the
black women do some
problem.
stupid shit, I'm gonna say it. But this is not the case. Like how? Like I. Because that's just
Well, you
it's.
should want to hold black women accountable for being complacent. So I think she gave multiple examples of what she meant by complacency. So yeah,
Let me
like
hold on, let me ask you something, lyric. Let me just respect. Do y'all think men should hold women accountable?
Absolutely.
Do y'all?
Absolutely.
Now, you got 4 women in here saying that, and you saying that you disagree, bro. Women even saying they need to be held accountable. You
Agreeing with
saying that
old girl.
Oh, I
Not
didn't say they didn't. I'm talking about
you just
women
said
are
that, bro.
lazy. That's what I'm talking about. I'm
You just said
specifically
that.
talking about
You
black
right,
women
King.
are
You
lazy.
right.
That's what I'm talking about. I
but we're
probably know
not
more
He's
lazy
close
black
on
men
that
than
part.
black. Actually,
but
that's
we're
not even a
not
maybe.
talking about men.
I know more black lazy. All right, they know what? Then that's okay. Then maybe I shouldn't say anything because that's just a combo I can't partake in. I can't partake in that.
Yeah.
So maybe you know a lot of lazy black women, so you can speak on it. So maybe I can't partake in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the accountability thing.
So you got to hang around some more productive black women. Then maybe it's just
To me, one thing you said that I wanted to mine through a little bit more. You were saying like, "Hey, if she's unaccountable, just go get a different woman." But is that a realistic suggestion, or should we? The fact that she isn't accountable, and that if that's the sentiment, does the behavior just need to change, as opposed to just swapping out women as though men have all these women to
No,
choose from, so to speak?
yeah, no, I definitely feel like that she needs to be subject to change for sure. But if you gotta constantly have the same conversation with her, leave her the fuck where she at.
Drop her.
Yeah, like, because
I
clearly
agree.
she
Not
don't want to
really.
take accountability.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? If she don't want to take accountability, if you guys have to keep revisiting that conversation, you don't need to deal with her.
Do you? The everybody up on the panel? Do we see ourselves as accountable?
When you
Yeah.
see
Yeah,
ourselves, you mean
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, like
individually
do you
or
see yourself as accountable? You, Tamia, you, Mont.
yeah.
And
Absolutely.
if you go back and look at our episodes, right, and we see ourselves accountable, then just imagine what the unaccountable look like. Every time we having a conversation, we exclude ourselves from being the culprit. You know, when we talk about bad behavior, it ain't us. It's always somebody on Zeus Network or something. But what if it indeed is us and we can't see it? You remember we had the Arab girl up here, and she kept on
Mm-hmm.
saying my culture this, my culture that, right?
Don't say
And then I
Arab.
had to tell her the truth. You know, she didn't know she was the
Hobby,
people she
Robbie,
was
something like
talking
that.
about. You know, so it's just
Yeah,
interesting.
for
Like if
sure.
we think we're accountable, I wonder how far we got to really go.
look at now pussy getting guys in the comments.
Hey, truth
For
is
sure.
scrolling these comments. You know,
Now, but
Truth ain't shit, man.
wait,
Sometimes we don't see
you
our
did
we don't hold
right.
ourselves accountable, and that's why sometimes it does take for someone to hold us accountable because we don't see it ourselves.
Yeah, but have you
I
played
agree
two
with
clips?
Sometimes,
Tamia.
but
And
majority of the time, like Truth said, at this age, you know when you on some bullshit. You know.
well, like I said, she came not just for black women. Hamp played two clips. She also talking about how these dudes be out here switch hitting, getting that thing in their butt. You know what I mean? So let's address that too, because that's a big problem in society right
Leave my
now.
baby
She
name
didn't
alone.
just talk about black women.
yeah,
She
I ain't
talked
gonna
about
lie,
black
yo,
men too.
hot boy,
Yeah,
that
the
shit
stuff she said about
crazy.
black men, though.
So
She
what she
did.
was
That's
She
not,
saying
did.
about black men, I don't think you really want to dig into what she was saying about black men, bro. No, I don't know if you watched the whole pocket, bro. No, I'm trying to like say, bro, please,
no,
bro. We don't even want to start playing the clips of what she
Okay.
was saying.
No, no,
no.
no,
Her
no,
head,
no.
there's no
Yeah.
such thing as
You can just
straight.
ad lib that, bro. No,
Matter of
no,
fact, you
because
know what? No,
don't make
no,
me
no, no,
uncomfortable,
no.
man.
Hamp, you know what? Let's dig in to what she said. Let's let you see
Wait,
how
Dig
she.
Digging is crazy.
I know. I know. I take that back.
Exactly. You got something.
My fault.
Unintended.
My fault. No, my
Come
fault. My fault. I'm dead wrong. Accountability. I was
Yeah.
dead wrong for that.
Damn, it's bold with it.
You know, I think I'm gonna stop. It's just real nasty moment right now. We're gonna go ahead and get that. Could we
Oh,
get
y'all
that up
gonna play
there?
this shit, man.
Let's get into it.
You want this one?
No, it's a better one. Right there. Are you kidding me? Let's get some volume on that one.
Just
Make
because
sure
you
y'all
get
watch.
head from it.
And make sure we get some volume on this, guys. And also make sure y'all watch this after this whole podcast is crazy. But go ahead, let that joint play.
Just because you get head from a nigga doesn't make you gay.
Yes, it does.
Truthfully, I don't even mind seeing my man receive fellatio.
What do you mean?
From
what?
A gentleman.
So let me get this right. We got to be crystal clear what he said. So you.
We get deep in this thing. Hold on. Work it.
You don't find your man getting head from another man. Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly what.
What does that do for you to watch your man?
Let me tell you something. I don't know what it does for me, but it releases for me.
Really?
Okay.
What the fuck? And I mean, like I said, and it get uglier than that. But I mean, you know, that's what and if you go watch this, the episode in its entirety, she not only likes to see her man give brain to another man or vice versa. They actually go on trips, then fly men out to bust her and the husband down, and she's pegging. It got diabolical.
And she said she don't believe in that there's no title, so there's no such thing as a straight man.
Exactly. And then she said that exactly. There is no such thing as titles when it comes to men. There is no such thing as gay, just like there's no such thing as mustard and ketchup. There aren't any titles. She prefers to meet men and turn them out. She believes that every man can be turned out. It's just about, like she said, that dealing with a man who is not willing to get his penis sucked by a man is a deal breaker for her. Like, I started her out with a lot of clips only because I knew how crazy it got in there. And it's so crazy. She went online and attacked me today. She said that I was DL. She said that because of the clip that I put up that I'm DL. She said that I had an erection the whole podcast every time she talked about the nasty talk that she was talking about. But if you even look at the clip, I was perplexed.
You was flabbergasted.
Yes, and if you even look at the podcast all the way through, at the end of it, when I got up to like exit, I covered my ass. I didn't even want her looking at my ass. I was like, wow. I was fairly disgusted. I didn't even want to close the podcast out. But yeah, make sure y'all. But go ahead. I want to know how you feel about that, Hot Boy Twin. You said that she's for the black man.
Yeah, it's out of pocket because the thing is, I deal with so many women. I actually did a podcast a few months ago, and I just released that clip. And I done had probably 30, 40 different women telling me the same thing the lady was saying. These dudes do like to get that shit. And it messes up because you got straight heterosexual men who don't play around. It's two things you can't come back from where we come from. That's being a rat and that's being a switch hitter. I'm trying to use it real professional, but once you get that in the back door, you can't come back though. So if a man let another man do anything to him, it's over. You cannot come back from East Oakland when they said, hey, you was up in the can getting this or such and such did that to you. So it's out of pocket, but it's true. These dudes are out here doing it and they thinking it's cool and they dealing with women like her who's saying, yeah, baby, it's cool. So you can't just say that she lying on that shit because, yeah, I messed with a lot of bitches in my life and a lot of women. So I know the difference. And a lot of these hoes say these niggas be getting in the back door. And that shit ain't cool. You gay. Straight up. You can't come back where I come from that shit. And it's out of pocket.
This actually kind of is a full circle moment for me. I think the shit she said earlier was some stupid ass shit. And she just said some other crazy shit. I can't listen to none of the shit she said. Like the idea that, to me, the idea that a CNA is objectively lazy, I didn't agree with it because I'm trying to understand it.
Yeah,
but she just be saying some dumb shit.
He has a very low IQ, yo.
The reason why the lady said that.
Anybody that like woman would be at the slut walk. That's how stupid y'all are. I would go to the slut walk tomorrow. All the bitches gonna be there.
Like anybody smart,
You're a
like woman would go.
panderer. So
But
you're a
ex-prostitute
panderer.
has dealt with a lot of
You
different
want your
things, so
woman to
she
be a
knows
slut?
niggas is
No,
like
I'm
that.
not holding no signs. I'm going there for the bitches. Now,
Yeah,
are
so
you a
you
pick
want your
me?
girl to
Are
you
you a
want your
pick
girl to
me?
be
Are
a
you trying to get
slut?
chosen? Are you trying to get chosen? You're not an ugly girl. Somebody gonna pick you.
I'm already picked, so
Ooh.
So you still trying hard. Shit, I can
how am
applaud
I
you.
trying hard?
You going hard.
What's the definition of a try hard?
Because I said I would go. Because some idiot in the comments said I was at the slow walk. I said I would go to the slow walk for the bitches. I'm not holding no signs or agreeing with them. I'm going for the bitches.
But if you at the slut
But
walk for the
if
bitches, you gotta
this
tempt
is
to be there
this
though.
goes back to accountability. Black men
Bro,
like you
listen, I'm
enable the
5 minutes
bad
from the Prudential
behaviors
Center.
from
I'm 5 minutes
black
from the Prudential
women.
Center. When the Cardi B show come out, I'm not going to Cardi B show, but I'm gonna be on the let out. I'm
No,
gonna be
but
at
if
the
you
let
go to
out.
the slut walk, you gotta agree with everything that those women that's there saying. Because
That's
if
stupid.
you don't agree with them, they're gonna tear you the fuck up.
I'm just
What is
walking
a
with them.
slut
I'm just
walk,
walking with them
y'all?
for the chicks. I guess you
What
don't
is a
understand what I'm
slut
That was a
saying.
walk?
while ago.
You don't understand what I'm saying then.
All
I
right, all
don't
right,
think
all
you
right,
understand
all
what I'm
right.
saying.
So
What
back
is
to
a slut
back to
walk?
no, no, man. Back to the gay stuff, man. I mean, I don't even talk about that either, man. How you approach that? Like,
I'm reading.
man.
No, I'm reading
It's
the comments.
I don't know. Melly, I do like to get back on topic, but Truth been blasting Naeem with them comments.
I'm
It's the
trying to get
comments. I'm
Only right
replying
that
to
he
the
can live
comments.
to.
I'm replying
So
to the
Naeem, let
comments.
me ask you. Let me ask you though. You think they bugging, or is it possible that you bugging?
They bugging. Cause they don't those are the dudes I'm talking about. They don't like women.
that
They
was a
can't
good
argue with a woman.
Man.
Those are the guys I'm
I'm
talking about.
walking shit.
Those are the ones I'm talking about.
But I do think that the same way that I'm not gonna say you came for Melly. You was like, yo, I feel like every week you got some
You're
disdain
right.
for
That
black
was the
women.
pause. That was the pause. They caught me
Yeah.
off guard with that, man. It's like
No,
that's what I'm
Mel,
saying.
no,
You
Melly
approach
kind
that,
of.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. You said every week Melly got disdain for black women, but it is reasonable to say like every time something does come up about women, you kind of do take the other side. And I'm not saying that you disingenuous, but you kind of do be like, oh no, 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 no. Like if that makes sense.
Because I remember, because I just started. I think I seen Truth Hurts post on my comments. I mean, on my timeline, maybe when I first started coming on. So I didn't know who he was, but I see that everything I seen up there. I'm like, yo, it's like you sound like all the other podcast niggas. They all sound alike. So I'm like, I'm gonna come with something different. These are my genuine feelings. This is not. Listen, I'm the same. Like I said, I'm the same guy. I never bought a woman a drink. This ain't about pandering or being on a woman's side and shit like that. It's just I feel like look at both ends. Look at both sides. People don't be looking at both sides of the perspective of the. It's two angles. That's all. Like if you, I don't have to. Uh,
Naeem.
I like a woman. Why would the fuck would I sit here and talk about
Naeem,
them
can
all
I
day?
ask you a
And
question?
Go ahead.
Naeem, so why you just said this is your truth, this is how you feel, this is who you are. So why did you just label Aaliyah as a pick me for speaking her truth
Because she's
and
called me
her
a panderer. She
opinion?
called me a panderer, so I gave it back to
All
her.
right,
That's
so
all.
so you don't believe that she's a pick me. You just said that because she called you a
Oh no,
panel.
she is. She is
Is
though.
that
She
like
is
tit
though.
for tat?
She
He
is though.
believe he
Cause just look, she is though. She is. I would say she is. Cause she's
Can
going
you
very very hard.
substantiate?
I
Yeah,
think
can you
I think she's
substantiate your
very
argument,
articulate.
please?
I don't think she's I
I
wouldn't
think she
say
is.
pick me.
I think she is.
She got a
I just didn't
different
say
point
it.
of
I
view.
didn't say it because I'm not a. I don't.
Why
I
do
don't.
you
I don't
think
like.
that?
I don't like coming at women. I don't think men should be arguing with women. Like
Okay.
it's dudes.
We're
It's
not
dudes. The
arguing.
type of dudes in the comments talking about me. The type of guys that would defend Corey Holcomb for what he did in the video. Those are the type of niggas that would. Yeah, Corey was wrong, but anything you say after the but is bullshit. Those are the type of niggas that would defend him. So I don't think men and women should be arguing. So that's why I didn't say it until she called me a panderer. If that makes sense.
So you don't like coming at women until that woman agrees with men. Then you
Then
all
you
bets
come
is
at
off
her.
for you.
Oh
Right.
no, she came at me. She came at me. That's why. Like for the third time, she said something about me. So I dished it back. That's all.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
basically, you master energy, so to speak.
Yeah, like I kept. I
Okay,
thought.
I
I
just want
heard.
him to
Yo,
substantiate his argument. I'm not ducking no smoke. I just want to know why he feels that way.
Why does he feel what way, Aaliyah?
He feels that I'm a pick me because I can explain why I feel like he's a panderer.
All right,
I can
so
explain
so
that.
what I want you to do is I want you to explain why you feel like he's a panderer. Then I'll bring him up and let him explain why he feels as though you're a pick me.
Okay, so I feel like he's a panderer because he's the type of man that reaps the benefits of the bad behaviors he enables in specifically black women. So, yes, he'll attend the slut walk for the women, But the women are there to promote being sluts. That's not cute. That's not something you should want your woman or a woman you're dealing with to stand for. But he'll go there and pick up the women there because he's okay with that. He's not the one holding up a sign, but he's going to deal with the women that are doing things of that nature. So he enables the bad behaviors and reaps the benefits of that.
Wow.
And that's why
I
he
didn't
keeps
even look at it.
promoting it. He promotes it because he wants to reap those benefits every time. He wants the coochie, but they're not going to just give it to him just because he agrees with us all the time. If you want to be technical, a panderer is a male pick-me. You're just a pick-me in a male version. You want to be picked by women. You want women to throw their coochie at you because you agree and enable the bad behaviors of women. You're part of the problem. I don't like men like you. So that's why I said what I said.
Oh, stop, y'all. Everybody's fucking stop. Fucking stop. No, fucking stop. Hold on. So let me just, and I'm gonna let Naeem go. Naeem, chill. Hold up. Wow, Ali, I'm giving you a job. She's higher. Um, wow. Wow. Yo, y'all gotta hit the likes. Y'all gotta subscribe. Y'all gotta hit the super chats. We've been on here 3 hours rocking and rolling with y'all. I don't even mind staying on here. I'm having a fucking ball. I don't want to go anywhere. But we gotta act accordingly. This is If y'all
Can
want
I
us to
clear?
if y'all
Can
want
I
us to
clear
keep
up the
this shit
slut walk?
going, if y'all want us to keep this going, hit the likes, hit the shares, make sure y'all subscribe and hit them super stickers at the bottom of the screen. Let's get the fuck to it.
Can I
Let
clear
me
up the slut walk? Okay, 2 seconds.
hold on because we gotta let Naeem.
I know. I just want to clear up that the slut
I
walk is
want
not
you
a woman.
to,
No,
but
you about to
go ahead,
fake clear up the
Naeem.
slut walk.
But go ahead, Naeem. Go ahead, Naeem. And then we'll let Explicit go. And then we'll let y'all have y'all banter, Mont and Explicit. But Naeem, you have the floor.
I'm not going to the slut walk for a wife. I like sluts. Why wouldn't I go to the mecca of sluts? That makes zero sense. Like, what the fuck?
Checkmate.
I'm not going to a slut walk. I'm not wifing any woman at the slut walk. That's stupid. Like just like if you want a chocolate, what do you make? That's like going to the Willy Wonka chocolate factory. What are you talking about? Like, and another thing, like, I think a panderer is somebody that only everything they say is in favor of women. Everything, literally. I'm the same person that said earlier about women give other dudes pussy by talk by running their mouth. Like, what do you, I'm there's some men on here that literally team nigga. Like I said earlier, I'm not either. I'm neutral. Same reason I'm not religious. I never believed in religion. I'll go to the church with you on Monday and the mosque on Friday, whatever the case may be. Uh, I'm neutral with everything. I don't like. It's not
Why
team
am
band
I
versus
a
team
pick
one to
me?
me.
Why
You know
am
what I'm
I a
saying?
pick me? Why am I
Oh
a
yeah,
pick
that was
me?
the question. Tell her why she's a pick me.
Oh, she's a pick me simply because she's saying anything to appease men. That would appease a man. Everything she's saying is to appease men. Like, so you might if you are picked, you'll do the luck. Your dude, you'll probably get off this right now and go cook for him right now if he said it, wouldn't you? For your
That
man,
make
if you really are and picked like you said.
that make her pick me.
That make her a pick me now?
No, not a pick me, but you'll do whatever, like whatever the guy says, like a walkover, a walkover,
Naeem,
a
I
walkover,
believe that.
a
Naeem,
walkover.
if she said things,
If he was hungry, yes, I would make my man something to eat.
As you
So
should.
yeah, you're a walkover.
No,
No,
that's
she
my
You're a
man,
supposed
and
walkover.
to.
he's
I'm
hungry.
talking about right this very minute. You will leave the podcast because your dude said he's hungry.
She's supposed to.
Yeah.
Yes, he's
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't.
hungry.
Oh, you weak. You weak. You're a weak
Well,
woman.
How am I weak?
what?
You're a weak
Explain.
woman.
No,
Exactly
You're a
he,
weak woman.
I think he's trolling now. I think
I'm not
he's
trolling.
trolling.
You're a weak
He's
woman.
trolling.
You're a
Can
weak
I just
woman.
respond really quick? Can I
You're a
just
weak
Hold up,
woman.
hold
respond?
up, hold up. Let her respond. Hold up,
You.
let her respond. Go ahead. We heard she's a weak woman. We
So
get it. All right.
we've been on this I've been speaking with you guys for 2 hours, right? Or about 2 hours. So it's not even a problem. We're on the internet. I can turn my camera off and go make him something to eat. Like, it's okay. Like, that can happen. I've had a conversation. I've had my time up here. If he wants something, like, I would want him to, like, not stop what he's doing, but like, if I'm hungry, he should want to, make me something to eat as well. Like, we should want to cater to our partner. So I don't understand how me catering to my man makes me a pick me, but it might explain why I got picked. So
Wow, she is.
Naeem, are you just like flailing right now? Or are you just like windmilling, or you really believe that?
Crazy.
Yeah, Naeem. I think Naeem just trolling at this point. I don't
Flailing,
think he believe it.
flailing at this point is
He on
crazy.
mute.
Oh my fault.
I don't really. Look, just because you talk like you're in the library doesn't mean you're being articulate. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh
listen,
my
I
God,
don't
bro.
want no woman. I don't want no woman that I can snap my finger and she's gonna do whatever I say. That's just not the kind of guy I am. Maybe like you know what I mean. Maybe the dictator niggas, maybe they do, but I don't need that. I don't want that kind of woman. Yo. You know what I mean?
It's respect,
so you're a
Naeem.
weak man. So you're a weak
I'm not
man.
getting disrespected by anybody either. So I
So
don't have
you're
to.
a
I
weak
don't.
man.
A woman doesn't
You're
have to
not in
jump on
control of your
command.
movie.
A woman doesn't have to
Truth,
jump on
truth. You
command to
remember
respect me.
when we was talking about being in control of the movie? He's not in
Yes.
control of his movie,
Oh
clearly.
shit. Oh
So
Oh my
gosh.
God, yo.
Listen, listen,
Yeah,
listen,
this is.
listen. I'm a single man by
women
choice because I can
control
have a
his
girlfriend
movie.
tomorrow if I want. So I'm
Women
single by
control your
choice, and I love
movie.
my life. My life is
Women
amazing.
control
I'm
your
dark
movie.
skinned, kitless, and I just, you know what I mean? Life is lit. But at the end of the day, like, you know, I just don't. You're a pick. If I'm a panderer, you're a pick me. That's the end of the day.
Yo,
Simple
yo,
as it is.
See,
we
I
can't keep
don't.
on.
Yeah, I said,
Stop.
yo, y'all
We
like
can't
y'all
keep doing
gotta
this.
like.
We can't. Hold on. Now, since we go in this direction, I am going to say this. I said this before. Matter of fact, truth that I explicit. First of all, I do what I do because I even said I like being the antagonist. So in a way, I am kind of sort of trolling. But dog, let me ask you seriously. How old are you?
Bro, you ask me
Me?
this every week. How old are you?
37.
How old are
How
you?
old are you? How old are
37,
you? How old are you?
37,
How old are
37.
you?
I am
How old are you?
37.
Cause you ask me this every week, dog. Like every week you ask me this. Same thing, just like you ask accountability for black women. You're a parrot, man.
I'm a
Oh
parrot.
my God,
Cause you
man.
ask me this every. You said you
It's
ask me this every week.
nine. Like I said, I do this. I do this just out of fun. But man, we don't have to say anything. You getting killed, bro. You getting killed right now.
Bro,
You literally
how I'm getting
no.
killed?
First
How
of
the
all,
fuck am
dude,
I getting killed?
These clips
you
is
know,
gonna be
this is
crazy.
gonna be insane. Truth, I know you get ready to have a ball with this stuff, man. You can't make this shit up, bruh.
Yo,
The
I
stuff
get
that I
yo.
said, I
Any
told
look,
this.
look. Listen.
No, stop,
Go
bro.
ahead, go ahead,
Stop,
go ahead,
stop,
go ahead, go
stop,
ahead,
stop.
go ahead,
I
go ahead.
done
Go
told
ahead.
you. I do the shit. I like being the antagonist of it. So yeah, I try to make something look good. But yo, the stuff that you first of all, we gonna be man to man. The women ain't got to say nothing. What kind of women do you actually deal with, or even want to deal with? Be
I
honest.
like I like free spirited women. I like free spirited women that that's a broad ass question. Like
What
me, I
kind
don't
of
have a
women do
type.
you typically deal with?
I could like a woman that's 5'4", like a woman that's 5'11". So I
What's her
don't have like a,
character?
you know what I'm
Then?
saying?
Let's screw that. Screw that. What's her character like? Let's get straight to it. What type of women do you normally do it? What's her character like, bro?
I
Let's
like
take you.
that's I like a woman that doesn't need me. I like a woman that doesn't need me. I like a woman that I like a non-religious woman. I like a, you know what I mean? I like a woman that's just open for whatever. Like I just like I don't like a woman that's too woke. I don't like none of them spiritual third eye chicks. I don't like none of them type of chicks. Like I was like
Could you be with explicit?
I don't know nothing about her.
Could you be with I'm sorry, what's the young lady up there with the hat with a hand
Akira.
on it? Could
Based
you
off
be with
what? Based off what though?
just from what you've seen and heard from them? Because we all been on the podcast for the last couple of weeks. Could you
Got
be
it.
with them?
I wouldn't. I can't say. I can't say. I
Hey,
would
I'm
need
not
more
offended.
information.
Go
Could
ahead.
you
I
be
would need
with? Could you
more.
be
I would
with
need more
Aaliyah?
information.
Could you be with Aaliyah?
No.
Could you be with
I have a
Tamir?
question. I have a
Hold on.
question.
Let him finish. Could you
Bro,
be?
Could
like
you be with Tamir?
I don't know nothing about her to be
Who
with
would
her.
you?
Like
Okay,
Who
I'm
would
done.
you
you
lay
saying
down?
just based off this
Bro.
chat shit?
Would you
I'm
lay
done,
down with
bro.
anybody that's on the screen right now?
Physically, yeah. I think Tamia is pretty.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I think she's very pretty. I like
Right
Tamia.
at you.
She's pretty.
Okay. Cool.
Please
Let
pick
me.
a lead.
Aaliyah, go ahead, Aaliyah. Please go ahead, Aaliyah. I'm listening.
Tamia, do you want to be with a man that feels like you shouldn't need him?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll rest my
Wow.
case.
This
I'm
shit
tired
don't
of this,
stop.
bro.
Okay.
Why y'all put me in it?
All
Aaliyah is
right. So hold up.
Aaliyah.
Let's get back on pace here, right? We having a great time. Hit the likes, hit the super chats, man. Explicit, you wanted to say something about the slut walk. Mont wanted to respond to that. So let's get smacked to that.
I just wanted to say
Karen, where you been at? My fault. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I just want to say the slut walk is not a walk for sluts. It's actually a walk in protest of rape culture and protesting that women shouldn't, like the way women dress and, you know, act is not a reason for a man to rape them. Like that's what the slut, it was victim blaming and that type of deal. It was not just because there's a bunch of sluts got together and decided to walk. That's not what it was.
Yeah, no, it's a slut walk. It's a slut walk for sure. That's one of those things that people say, oh, this is the reason for it. But no, it's a slut walk. They believe in all the slut culture. They believe they can do whatever they want. All the women there, if you ask them like, yo, if your man say he don't like your outfit, would you change it? They'd be like, fuck no. Because that's the type of women they are. That's what you know, that's what it's about.
So I typed it up. Slut walk is a global protest movement against rape culture, slut shaming and victim blaming, asserting that clothing and behavior never imply consent for sexual activity.
Yeah, no, that's like one of them
like
Timmy
a
Turner
bunch of
things.
women that don't want to be held accountable for their slutty behavior. That's what that sounds like.
That's what I'm saying.
So ultimately, we're saying that if I leave a house in a mini skirt, then it's to give a man the
no, it's a way that you can wear mini skirt to be and dress it up appropriate. It's definitely a way that you can wear it appropriate.
Well, the whole purpose is not to pick and choose how we're going to dictate this, right? The whole purpose is to say that it's not okay for a man to say because I'm dressed the way that he now has access to my body.
No, we agree with you. We all agree with that.
Not rape, but what are your intentions when you walk out the house?
That's irrelevant because the purpose of the walk was to say that regardless of how I'm dressed, it does not give a man access to my body. That's all I'm saying.
So all right, let me clean it up. I DJ the damn thing.
I do not think that any woman
can't dress up a mini skirt.
Let me just say that I do not think that any woman should be raped. Right? I do not think that. Right? Let's get that clear. But I live in Houston, Texas, and I've personally seen women outside thong bikini on a hot summer day, whole ass pussy busting out the sides, and I don't want anybody to ever get raped. But the issue is women will come outside damn near butt ass naked and then say, you niggas is too thirsty out here. Ma'am, got it all out. Ma'am, like what reaction were you looking for? That's like me going outside with an elephant drawers on with the trunk in the front, and then if y'all keep calling me donkey dick, I'm like, how dare you? Like, what are we?
Yeah, I wanted to make a point to Explicit. So I think all of us can agree with you, Explicit, right? We're willing to agree that like no, just because how you dress don't give nobody a right to do nothing to you. And I think everybody agrees with that, right? So I want to see if you can agree with this. If a woman walks outside or goes to a club and she's dressed, for one of you go to a club, I think you're putting yourself in a spot with a lot of weird men, regardless, right? But the way that you dress, can you admit that the attention that you get and how much attention you get, the way that you dress can dictate that?
Yeah.
Okay, which means that out of that club, if 90% of the men is cool and 10% is weirdos and 5% is like grapists, can you agree that you're hiring the percentage of your chances of being noticed by those men, by more men? Mm-hmm. So if only 500 men would have noticed you if you was chilling, and then it was like, oh, the whole club, 2,000 men is looking at you, 3,000 men is like, God damn, who that?
I agree. It garners the wrong type of attention.
And just more attention.
That's something that women need to be held accountable for. That's a perfect example.
But my only point was to say that was not what the purpose of the walk was. Like, regardless of the variables, my only point is that was not the purpose of the walk.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I think that's something that they say to like clean it up. There's something that they say to like to give it like something that sounds good. But I think they just want slut culture. That's just my interpretation. Is when I see them and when I hear them talk. If you look at the side interviews and all that. They with all that shit. They with the slut shit. So.
It's basically we want to do what men do, but don't judge us. Basically,
it really. I mean, in all honesty, I mean, I hate putting myself. Well, no, I ain't ashamed of it. The slut walk done what it's supposed to be. What it was supposed. No, because seriously, what it was supposed to be was exactly what y'all said. What it is now, it's turned into pretty much like a ratchet party. Why? I DJ quite a few of them. And it's not what it. Bottom line, it's a whole it done did a whole 180.
I'll
So
take that because I've never
yeah,
been to one. So I can't say what they are like now. I just know that when they started, this is what the premise of it was.
yeah. What was supposed to have been for is not what it is now. Now it's just pretty much a scan. Yeah, I ain't gonna say all
I
that,
think
but bottom line, we're gonna just say it's a 180 now.
It's for the money.
Explicit. So are you saying that victim blaming and slut shaming are synonymous? Are
Are
those
you
the
asking me
same
that?
thing?
no, she's asking
Explicit.
Oh, I wasn't sure. Okay.
victim blaming and slut shaming are synonymous. No, I'm not saying that.
Okay. Because I had gotten that just from when I think you read the definition of the slut walk, and didn't it say victim blaming and slut shaming alike in that definition of the slut walk?
I know that alike. That's not what I said.
You know,
Okay. I might have
are they both in
misinterpreted.
the? Are they both in the mantra or the mission statement? Are both of those things in the mission statement that you read?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why that's why I got confused, because I don't see slut shaming and victim shaming as synonymous things. So it might muddy the waters when it comes to, I
Big
guess,
time.
the slut walk, because you're like, even the name of it, slut walk, why did it have to be called that if the mission was
Yeah.
to shine light on victim blaming? If like, because when you speak about the slut walk, you speak on it from a light of like it's victim blaming and things of that nature. But even in the name and the mission statement, it includes slut shame, like it includes the slut culture thing, like that's the name of the walk. It's slut shaming, like shaming women who want to be scantily clad and things of that nature. That's a part of it as well. So I guess you can say that the movement was co-opted, if you want, or um, bastardized, if you will. But
What they was trying to do, what originally the whole slut thing, it was it was actually supposed, they were supposed to have been using the word. Yeah, the word was actually supposed to have been used for something else. If you get what I'm saying, like I can't go into full details
Yeah.
here,
They
but
don't. Nobody knows the etymology. Go ahead, Kira. Go ahead.
I heard what explicit said. She basically said that wasn't the cause or the, I guess, the focus of the slut walk at first. It changed over time. So she was just basically saying that over time, yes, it has changed, or it probably possibly could have changed, but she wasn't basically saying, yeah, this is what it is and this is what I'm going to do. Like, she wasn't saying it.
I think she was saying that.
Well, she read the origin. She read the origin, right? I thought
She read the origin,
read
but
the
she's saying that she's never been there, and she knows that the foundation of it being
started as something different.
It was something.
Yeah, Kira, yeah,
really quick.
she just said that she had just cleared that up at the end, but initially that she did just read off
the mission statement. Yeah.
the mission statement.
Yeah.
But
So
even
even if
before
we're not even talking about what it is, we're talking about what the mission statement says. That's what Leah was pointing out. To put slut shaming and victim blaming victims of rape together, I think does the victims an extreme disservice. Like that shouldn't be paired in my opinion.
But the origin of what just happened was because Aaliyah was telling us what the slut walk is, and then explicit came in and she was like, no, this is the slut walk, pretty much. Because it wouldn't have been no reason for her to rebut or to kind of to throw that in there if she didn't think that we all had the wrong interpretation of, because Naeem was like, I like sluts. So if we didn't have a wrong interpretation, there would have been no need for her to say it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And regardless, yeah.
Think about it. Think about it. Naeem is going because the slut's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Nothing more, nothing less.
That literally hurts the bigger picture that y'all trying to paint. Like he said, he talk a lot pimping at the slut walk.
But if you watch in the beginning some of the stuff, like the interviews, because I think Amber Rose was the one who started this, right? So when they talked about
Amber Rose started it.
Well, not really. She pretty much became like the new ambassador.
She was an ambassador of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it wasn't. See, what we consider a slut, the part about it was, if you watch like the interviews and stuff when the women were talking about it, it wasn't that they were actual sluts. It was that men were labeling them sluts for things that they didn't consider slut behavior. So again, I feel like it was the purpose of the walk was taken out of context, and I was just trying to clear it up. That's it.
I understand what you were saying.
That's it.
I'm gonna say I'm not here to judge nobody, like, because we all could be sluts in our own way. So
that's what I'm saying.
like women can be sluts with their men. Like you get what I'm saying? Like
what y'all saying?
I guess.
But that's what I'm saying. They were saying like the stuff that they get labeled for being sluts for, like men are quick to label a woman a slut for something that we don't even deem as slut behavior. So when they say slut shaming, I watched some of the interviews and stuff like when this first happened, like long time ago, and the movement was so much bigger than just slut shaming. Like we focused on this. That was my point. We focused on the slut walk and the word or whatever, but it was so much more than just that. And the only reason it was called the slut walk was to get people's attention.
What? That's good marketing. That's a good the name is like
to get people's attention.
No, but so I'm assuming, and I could be wrong. You let me know that one of those things that were the way that women dress, the way that some women dress. Like if we call them a slut because they're dressing like they half naked outside, was that one of the things that they were trying to fight against?
I'm sure.
Because that to men that makes you a slut if you dress like a slut.
That's why I was about to ask, are women the arbiters of what like slut behavior is, or
no, it's just that slut is subjective, right? So why it's not subjective?
Because men, we can fully, for the most part, we can agree on what a slut is.
Yeah,
so
but a lot of men like
sluts
sluts anyway.
and she got on something.
We it's something that disagree. Like it be dudes, yo. I got a dude, yo. He said my boy, he don't care what a girl did. He said, yo, so what if she got a train ran on high school? That was high school. Like some dudes really don't give a fuck. Like so, it is.
He only trying to hit anyway.
He know what she is though, Naeem.
Yeah,
He know what
he knows
she
she's
is.
doing.
Whether or not he give a fuck.
I think it can be subjective because it's sluts that dress fully covered and they're really sluts. So that's why it can be subjective.
That's a slut also.
Yeah, I mean, right? I know
Something
that's a slut
revealing.
also, but what I'm saying is they saying why is it not subjective from what a woman puts on, what she wears? I'm saying it's subjective because only reason that people find it, I feel like a slut is a slut, right? But it's subjective because it's sluts that's in disguise, basically.
What you got is off-duty cop. He just because he don't got his uniform don't make him not the Jakes.
Okay, right.
Yeah, so
and I think
to me, I feel disrespected.
But I feel like you can't tell, but you don't know if she ain't all naked and shit. You can't really know if she a slut until you get next to the bitch, though.
You're right. So this is
Conversation would tell you. Conversation could tell you.
Yeah, right. It's different things that show you, right? But this is the thing. I think women don't like this because they think we acting like we see them and we know who they actually are and they want to hide it, right? You thinking, I can put on whatever I want, but I'm not a slut. Do you know how many? I don't know all the never niggas on here, but you know how many women we done been with and fucked with, and you think we don't know what y'all look like? We don't know the telltale signs. Like how many women you think really walking out here and they wearing them jeans where you can the shorts where you can see like the little bit of ass up top, with the little jean shorts,
like
and you think they
low ride or some shit.
The low riders, but they ass is kind of out. How many of them women you think really not sluts or really not going? Like we know y'all. We know you better than you know you, and you don't think that, and that's the problem. You don't think we know you better than we know you, but in a sense, we're like men hunt women. We go after you. We go after the women, not the vice versa. So it's my job to know you better than you know you, or else I'm not gonna get no pussy. I gotta know how you're gonna respond to everything. I gotta know how long it's gonna take me to really get you because I gotta know if I want to do that investment. I gotta know, do I want to? Am I just gonna have the Netflix and chill with her, or this other one I'm gonna have to do this with? We know all of that.
I didn't say I didn't know what it was. Whoever this comment is, I never said I did. I'm clearly the person who tried to clear up what it was. So people stupid.
What's your next topic, Hamp?
Well,
What's
me
your next
personally, I
topic?
believe a slut is a slut, but
Run your
they
play,
do,
Hamp.
they do. It
What's your
is some
next
dressed
topic,
up
King?
sluts out here.
Until
That's
all of
all
this,
I'm
but
saying.
I honestly didn't mean for the conversation to go here. I literally was just trying to say like that wasn't where the slut walk started. Like it was a bigger movement than just a bunch of sluts walking. That's it. That's all I was trying to say.
And a slut wants attention. A slut love attention. They love it.
But then you got the low key sluts too, like that
Mm-hmm.
like the quiet girl in class with the glasses that don't talk. She fully dressed all the time. You got those kind of sluts too that don't need attention. Undercover sluts.
For sure, it's all different types.
Page on private. She only got 200 followers. She low key. She don't party. She
still won.
1,000%.
They a
I'm
slut
just
in
saying they all don't want to 1,000%.
Those are the one you got to worry about.
Chicks be like, what's the word y'all use about being in a house? I'm a homebody. Bro, I know mad homebodies that get a lot of visitors. So, you know what I mean? Like, being a homebody don't mean you're a good girl. You know what I mean? Like, so.
Can chill with you for sure.
And Hamp, I don't know if you got another topic or not, but I do feel like I don't think the women actually learned nothing earlier when I was telling them about the men versus like that we really do certain things because of them. I don't feel like that, so I don't mind digging into that. You know, and I know Melly wasn't even here. He wasn't even on here when we was talking
I ain't
about
gonna lie.
listen,
I did have a feeling. I'm saying feel that there was a few things that were missed during that conversation. I do have another topic in my head, but if you want to quickly broach it to see if we can get some
Hey, you thought you was
edification.
gonna get that shit off? I'm back for that.
Go ahead.
I did
ahead, Ma.
understand your point of view, man.
Okay,
I
you
did
understood it,
understand your
Tmbr.
point of view. Yeah, I understood.
Okay,
Go
bet. Because I guess Akira probably still on the fence, right? About it.
About what?
Well, just go ahead, articulate it out.
All right, so I got a question. So how long, Akira, how long would you be with a man until he married you? Like, how long would you give him?
I feel like 2 years is enough.
2 years, right? And then it's like that's your limit for the most part, right?
For sure.
Okay. Naeem, how long would you be with a woman until she got to marry you?
Until she got to marry me?
You got like until like she don't want to get married. I got to cut this off.
Oh, that would be if I propose to a woman and she turned it down.
No, not if you propose to her, but until just in general, like I can't be with a woman past 2 years and not be married.
It's hard. I don't ever want to be married, so that kind of is hard for me to answer.
Because you a nigga now. Melly,
I'll take that.
How about you, Melly?
as long as it takes. I got to make sure everything that I need to know about you gets checked off before I do that type of commitment.
It can be 5 years, right?
It can be 5 years, as long as it takes.
As long as it takes.
It's a learn. It's basically, for us men, it's like a if we and that's a whole nother thing. But I ain't gonna jump because you running the show. It all depends really. Once you got to check off these certain boxes and criteria for me to actually be like, okay.
So what if she do it before then? What if she check off all your boxes before 5 years?
You don't get to dictate that.
We too wise. Men are wise. We understand. Like y'all. You
don't get to dictate. You may feel as though you checking it off. You not me. You not the man. That's where y'all mess up at. No, because that's where y'all really messing up at. Y'all have this thing where y'all feel as though, oh well, a man should marry me within this. A man can marry a woman in 2-3 days. But the fact of the matter is, now, oh no, we got to get to a certain level. It's a lot of things that got to be literally. It's damn near almost like it's a gauntlet, to be honest with you. You got to get to a certain point before we actually go ahead through with it. And it's not even trying to be smart or disrespectful, but this again, marriage. There's so much I want to say with this, but go ahead, run it now.
Typically, women bring up marriage in a relationship.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, so within my relationship, right? You get with a woman and you understand that there are certain things that she wants out of that relationship, and there are certain things that you want out of that relationship. My woman does everything that I ask her. She does everything that I require of my woman. So one of the things that is on her list, like Akira said, you got 2 years, right? One of the things that's on my woman's list is she wants to be married. I can't be with her for 10 years and not marry her, because that would be me not giving her the things that she's looking to get out of this relationship. Also, she want that ring. She want these type of things. So that's, even though I'm not gonna say I don't want to be married. Yeah, I want to be married to her. Like I want to do the wedding. I want all of that. My mom gonna be there. My mom get to see me get married. All that.
That's the part we was looking for.
Right.
Yeah.
He said that. Like that wasn't the case. That's the part. That's it.
That's it.
No, I heard
Yeah,
that
he
wasn't
said
really.
Earlier,
yeah, he
it
did
was
say
it
that.
was like
He
he
said,
only
of course, he
married
want to
his
be
wife
married.
for her.
What y'all said earlier was different. I mean, I wasn't on there because I was backstage. I wanted them. What y'all was really having an issue with was the acceptance of who wanted to be married more, men or women, and when and stuff like
That
that.
was
Who can
never the no. That was never. He made the statement that men. He said men only marry women because women want to do it. It wasn't about how many. That was never the case.
Yes,
How many
because it's
what?
The
symbolic.
conversation shifted to that, but he made a comment where because I asked, so you only married your wife because she wanted to get married? That was not the case. What you talking
Okay.
about, Melly,
Yeah.
was
That's
something
kind
that
of
the
sort of the point,
conversation
though.
shifted into. That
Yeah.
wasn't the
Let me.
it started
Yeah.
there.
Let me add to it, right?
Okay, I respect that.
Marriage is symbolic, right? Men are more, like I said, women live idealistically, men are more realistic, right? It's a symbolic thing for women. In reality, there's no difference the day after I get married than the day before I get married for me as a man. It's a difference for her, right? They got the term Miss and Mrs. Those two terms are one is to know that a woman is married, and one is to know that a woman is not married. And in society, a woman that's not married is looked at a certain way. It just is what it is. That's why they came up with the term Ms. Because they like, yo, women is complaining. We gotta kind of let's add a third term in there. As a man, for the most part, it's not really no difference whether I'm married or not in society. You don't. It ain't my the way I'm looked at don't really change. Maybe in certain like spheres like corporate America and stuff like that. Yeah, it can be like that. But for the most part, it's no different. So that's why a lot of men they don't get a lot of men don't get married. Honestly, we be keeping it a buck. I bet if you ask most men who didn't get married, like, yo, did you want to get married? And they'd be like, I ain't care. But most women who not married want to be married.
It's not something that a lot of us men particularly let's
More
say
men are
almost care
married than
about.
women. So for black people specifically, more men are married.
Yep.
I don't know if that makes a difference, but more men are
And
married.
men do look at you different if you're not married. I don't
Yeah,
know where y'all got that from, but they look at you
Thank you.
differently. Respectfully.
There's a trust factor. Oh, go ahead, Truth. My bad.
No, go ahead, brother. No, I just
Yeah, I
wanted
was
to.
just simply
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, and in certain rooms and environments, right? The man that's married that has responsibilities is more trustworthy, just in the eyes of people. And like you mentioned, most CEOs are married. Most of the presidents have been married, right? It's reverence, you know. It shows responsibility. It shows that you selfless because you have to take care of other people. So I think it does put a man in a different echelon being married, and obviously along with his other like accomplishments also. Go ahead, Truth. My bad.
No, I'm listen, I'm in total agreement. I definitely look at married men differently. Like you said, it shows commitment, it shows leadership, it shows stability, it shows you can be counted on. You know, you can lead your flock. It shows leadership. Yeah, they look at married men differently. And it's not a knock to you, Naeem. I know you're gonna die single. I get you. I'm just saying it's a thing. It's a thing. They look at them differently. That's all. I don't want no trouble.
Yo, it's let me ask you what's
It's a
better. Let
lot
me
of
ask you what's
married
better, right?
men that don't fit that category, though. Like, it's a lot of married men that does not fit those categories.
It's married men living more single than me.
Yeah. So I don't kind of. I mean, I get what y'all saying, but I'm
So I'll
kinda
listen,
biased with that.
I'll give you an example, right? And so you just tell me what you think, and I could be 10,000% wrong. Do you know why most women like married men? Like, do you know why? Like, they'll deal with a married man.
Yeah, because yeah.
Because they what?
What's your reason? I would like to
No,
know,
let me hear
Tamir.
her. I'm asking, I asked one
Most
person.
women will
Go
probably
ahead.
deal with a married man because they see those qualities that you guys just named in
And
that man.
so, like I said, right? Because I know women who only date married men. They don't even want to date the single men. Like they're not even looking at a single man. Like
Yeah.
they literally go after married men because of the things that I just named, the consistency, the stability. I can protect, I can provide. You've seen by example, that's my resume. My wife over here. You see how she's put up, and a part of you somewhere back in the back of your brain is like, shit, I'm kind of attracted to the way that he does what he does for her. And even if
Right.
I can get a piece of that, it's attractive.
Let me throw a fork in there real quick. Tamir, when you see a man that's an extremely good father, is that something that you like?
Yes.
How about the other ladies? Like you see a man, he's an amazing father. Is that something that like
Love
that you
it.
like?
Yes.
Same thing. I think women like when women can see proof of something, like it's the opposite of men, kind of. When women can see proof and experience, and like in a man, they like that.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing as marriage, and I think times have changed a little bit. So before, where everybody used to be married, now it's a day and time where if you see a man who's an amazing father, that can give you that same feeling of, oh, the man is married and he's doing a good job as a husband, because you get to see that.
Yeah.
So because he's married, that means he's a good husband.
Aaliyah trying to say something.
Were men
You're saying
always
proof of concept.
were men always subjected to marriage? Was that something that we did in society from the beginning of time?
Say that again. Can you turn your mic up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need you to speak up.
Yes.
I was saying that are men domesticated to want to be married? Is that something that y'all originally wanted, like back in, like way before, like real civilization? Did men want to be married to women?
No.
Or
no, marriage wasn't
monogamous with
Nah, that was a European type thing that kind of sort of brought that. We wasn't.
Where are you guys getting history from to make the statement?
Well, I ain't gonna say Europe.